It was a real problem.
Some would argue he gave himself the right amount of recognition.
Let me pull up the thing to make sure that this is pretty audio. Is it?
Good, yep.
Yeah, okay. And I think this is a good...
Oh, they're jamming on the guitar.
They always do. Well, hello. I'm Wes the Explosion, and this is hopefully our final stream of Sonic Adventure DX.
I wish this game was 100 hours instead.
If you want 100% it once I'm done, I mean, that would be the case. Probably.
Knuckles the kid.
Do you think they chose some obscure animal specifically so no one would question it? Like a hedgehog, you know... A hedgehog isn't like the most common thing, right?
A cat's
It's
fairly
kind of
common.
like... Well, that was not... I guess foxes were kind of a thing pretty early on too, but like echidna,
Yeah.
nobody knew what an echidna was until Knuckles, and then it was just like... Oh wow, what's an actual echidna look like? Oh,
the Master Emerald
Knuckles
from
popularized
anything that could harm it.
echidnas.
I don't know why I was given this job, why it was my fate.
That seems like a really boring job.
Destined to be here forever.
you should probably get like a console or something. Maybe a Game Boy.
He's very shiny.
And he doesn't leave either is the whole thing, right? Because, you know, like in not Forces, the thingy, Frontiers, he's just like, yeah, well, I wish I could just run around and do stuff, and Sonic's just kind of like, maybe you should. And he's like, no, I can't.
Oh no! Something's happened to the Master Emerald!
I mean, it was fixed when Sonic came back.
Did you do this? Oh, I'll get you for this!
Oh man, I forgot to bring up like a walkthrough.
Oh!
You think you're gonna need a walkthrough?
It wouldn't surprise me. This game is really bad at telegraphing where you're supposed to go.
Wait!
Around if I need it. Okay.
Come back here! Whoa, that was incredible! I've never seen anything like it! Oh no, it's starting to happen!
Oh.
Without the Master Emerald's power, this whole island will fall into the ocean.
Well, that sounds easy.
But as for his levels, where's he at?
Don't worry about it just yet. Angel Island's falling into the frickin' ocean now.
It's not mine, okay, there's Knuckles' whenever it comes up. Or maybe Knuckles will be the most straightforward.
It's up to me to find the missing pieces of the Master Emerald.
If he's been all alone
Blew up everywhere.
his entire life, how does he know how to talk?
Guess I better start looking anywhere I
I
can.
mean, I think he had parents at one point.
They're just dead now. Could have hurt that guy if he did not have the indestructible car.
What am I supposed to do is the question. Is it Twinkle Park? Do I go to the beach?
Don't worry about the walkthrough yet. I won't need it. Immediately spawns in. Where do
I mean, they didn't really
I
say anything is the
go?
whole thing, right? They're just kind of like, oh, yeah, like, I think I might be able to figure out at least the first stage, but it is just one of those things that they gave no direction. They're just like, I gotta find the missing pieces of the Master Emerald.
It's not
Oh,
right.
and how would one go about doing that? Shit if I know. Excuse me! Excuse me! Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, your car's kind of the right color. Where are the Master Emeralds? Hey, 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 no, don't you go in that parking garage!
Knuckles is not allowed.
Knuckles, you should be able to get in.
You should be able to get into City Hall.
Why the heck would I be able to?
What was that? Oh, the dude's wallet. You want to race cars.
Oh,
I think. Maybe
no
it's
oncoming
helpful.
traffic. It's at Twinkle Circuit, so I think you're right. But City Hall, that was like the place that I
Yeah,
mistook
oh,
for the...
well,
I thought this was City Hall. Excuse me. I was told that I'd be
Can
able
you
to get
jump
into City
over?
Hall.
no.
Not with that invisible wall. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
The burger shop. Sorry, no cute girls here today. I can slap a smile on my face, but it's fake without pretty girls. Should I hire somebody?
Like, a pretty... Isn't he the one with the stalker who, when a pretty girl shows up, he's like, I am uncomfortable now.
Yeah. It's a big game.
Sometimes you want something to happen, but then you're not actually ready when it does happen.
I'm Mr. Know-It-All. Let me give you advice.
Oh.
Jump in it, jump again. And
This
hit the
is...
grab wall.
Those are the only... How to play this game is the only thing I did know. Alright, do it.
I'm pretty sure you learned this. I could be wrong.
If they make me go to Mystic Ruins after specifically dropping me in the frickin' city, I am going to be very upset.
Oh, destroy the blockade.
You should get into City Hall. There's an invisible barrier. Did you try punching the invisible barrier? Yeah, that was the first thing I thought to do, actually. Not jump over it, not that it was arbitrarily dropping... Yeah, blocking my way forward. This game is stupid. This game is so stupid.
He's the punchy guy. He's got a punch.
Keep your eyes on the radar to find the pieces of the emerald.
I have a radar?
On the bottom.
Oh, so I do. Oh, I'm probably meant to go in there.
Explore to your heart's content. And this one, I'm pretty sure all three can light up at the same time. So,
Oh, that's cool. And my heart's content would be I'm done with the game.
Knuckles levels are my favorite levels.
Well, you try and point me in the right direction. Is green really good?
I don't know. I'm used to Adventure 2 where green is not very good. Oh, I'm guessing red is very good. It's in that robot up there, I would imagine.
Yeah, okay. Speed highway. Explore very carefully. Get an extra life to be able to die
Punch
again.
it!
This way.
This way.
What way?
To the extra life. Way.
Well, anyway, I'm guessing I did all that I could do on this side of it. There could have been an emerald in there, just not blinking for whatever reason. I mean, it is good to know that I can blow those up. What do you got for me? Emeralds can...
Inside enemy characters.
Okay, that... The only one I found was inside an enemy character, so... I'm gonna just stop talking to Decall. How about that?
She's maybe your great-great-grandmother.
I don't think she has kids. I think she's been sealed
Punch
away.
him!
I freaking guess I would. Oh my gosh, the cars can hurt me?
Yes!
We just
They're
did a whole
cars.
big dumb thing where I was in the city and they stopped because I was a pedestrian.
They don't care on Speed Highway. There it is.
Ouch. Where it is.
Up and to your left. Or this way.
Oh, I see it. I need this spring. I guess I just run.
But not in cars.
Well, that's really the only way forward into cars. Wasn't I here earlier and it didn't? I guess I wasn't close enough. Excuse me. Excuse me. I might. Like, I don't see anything else happening. Would they put it in the exact same sort of location twice? Would they ask me 2 plus 2 2 times on the same thing? On the same test? Okay. I'm vandalizing.
Someone was paying for that advertisement.
Well,
You broke it.
maybe I'm the one they should have been paying. Where would it be? You're the expert. Is it right on that balcony?
Oh, no, police got him.
Do you think if he gets enough Chaos Emeralds, he can get it kind of floating again?
Maybe.
Like when your car's got a busted engine, but you know, it's not too far along, you can kind of sort of get it going really slow, you know, like not the best, but you can kind of get it working.
Just haven't pushed the oil.
Anyway, I'm gonna take a wild guess. Because it's dark out?
Go to the casino.
Yes. Because I mean, probably, right?
I remember this being maybe my favorite like
Oh, is that saying a lot?
I don't know. I was very young. It's been a very long time.
So if I look at it through the eyes
That's
of a
the pool.
child, well, maybe I want to see if there's any babes lounging around
For
in
a
their
hot dog man.
hot dog man for Knuckles.
Knuckles is already in love with.
Oh, I was gonna say Rouge doesn't exist yet. Push the button up top. Oh, okay, cool.
Just fly around and pop it.
I guess I can. I just want to walk in. Is that so wrong?
Yes.
Apparently, it won't even let me stick to the damn walls.
No.
Maybe.
Maybe Knuckles super jump?
Okay, fine. Tell me.
We're open. Our entrance is just closed, so figure it out.
That
do the super. Oh.
Well, there's rings going up this way, so I'm going to say...
Yay.
Okay, so it wasn't as close, you just refused to open it.
Casinopolis, Knuckles.
Oh. Well, that's a good sign. Oh, that's not. It has been on green for a while.
It was yellow when you went the other way.
Was it?
No.
In the middle-ish?
Oh, it was red. You were right on it. It might be under the platform.
Use my drill claws. I can't see.
You don't got drill claws yet.
Oh, I can't break the casino things. It said it was right here. Can I get in this little thing somehow, maybe?
Maybe.
Can the camera cooperate, maybe?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think that was an option. What is bouncing me, by the way?
I don't know. Fun stuff. Oh, the barrel.
Why would a barrel bounce me?
I don't know, maybe it's not good. Is that Knuckles?
I think it's Sonic.
Oh.
I think he might be a part owner of the casino. I could always come back, right?
Yeah. You have no control over the camera?
Like, I can kind of twist it very awkwardly with the C-stick.
Is it maybe in between Sonic's legs? They just very awkwardly put it there? Maybe there is some way to open it. Oh, you kill Sonic. And then it's there.
Really, it's my fault for not just assuming that the big, immovable thing was actually very fragile.
Sonic loves to. Not Sonic. Knuckles loves to. And now he's going to the toilet. There's a big pirate ship up in the sky somewhere, I think. That might be.
Will it?
Maybe. Seems like a good place to pirate. Or I guess it's back here. Oh, just out in the open.
One more to go.
It was really convenient that somebody filled this place up for me. Oh, I don't need a second one. I could have came back for that. Yeah, it's like one room, and it's like, where could it be? And yet here I am, continuing to look.
I might have just gotten a little lucky with the placement, because I know there's like a whole up top area.
How the heck do I get up top?
I don't know, try the springs that are everywhere? Maybe?
What spring? I guess there's this spring. Okay.
And then there's like a pirate ship. Yeah, now you're on a pirate ship. There's nothing on here. There's little pirates. that you
There's
can
fire. And it's not just for... Why?
Oh, there it is. It does even
Okay. Well, that was like one of the shortest missions I've ever done. Yeah, I can see why you like this one. And I putzed around a bit too. So yeah, I can see why you like this one.
Good enough.
It's just a nice little scenery. Being in the casino.
You just go in, you
stealing
break
gems.
things, nobody arrests you.
Call. Teleport you into the past to see your.
Yeah, we're not even 20
grandparents
minutes in,
died.
and I have 2 missions down.
But you don't have any
And
of
half
these
of the
upgrades.
problem was me figuring out that I needed to punch, not jump over the barricade, because that was logical.
Where am I? I don't remember being here before,
Well,
but something about it is familiar.
yeah, it looks like the Mayan temples in your history book. You did
This is
go to
very
middle school,
strange.
right, Knuckles?
He was homeschooled by himself with no teacher.
So there's nothing here.
No.
So I can just run up to the top, because that's where they want me to go, right?
I don't know that they. I don't know if they want you to go to the car. They probably want you to talk to Call. They always want you to talk to Call. There's something that
They pointed
loaded in.
me right at.
Something loaded in way over there.
Okay.
To Call. And
Father, please don't!
oh, this is the guy that's like, we will
Essential to our survival,
steal and kill from babies.
for the good of all our people.
How can I make you understand?
Who can't?
In other countries, stealing and killing can't be the right path to peace. No one has.
It's not always white people. See?
Sometimes it's goodness.
Actually, the echidnas are Sonic World equivalent of white people. Fuck!
They're the Europeans. You know where to go now?
Huh? Now where?
Maybe. I mean, I guess we'll see if they give me a hint, or if I'm just supposed to
Back in
wander ass
Station
backwards
Square,
into
I see.
something.
Back in Station Square, I see.
What's going on here anyway?
Oh, she always shows up after the casino.
She wants to know if I got anything good. Them big ones.
Gonna mug you.
Yeah, Mom thinks that's gonna happen when I visit New York.
New York is. I think it's like station. Isn't there a Station Square in New York?
Hey, it's Dr.
Hang
Eggman.
on, it's Dr. Eggman. And there's Times Square.
It's gotta be.
I don't think he has anything. He's just kind of holding his hand in
Hold
the seat.
on! Come back here!
Yeah, there you go.
I thought this was the Chow, or is this a different...
Left door's the show.
Okay.
Oh, this is boss fight.
Oh,
Give me back the Master Emerald.
the what now?
Knuckles. Oh, this isn't what you're after.
Is it a boss fight, or is this where Eggman's like, actually Sonic's the bad guy in this game? And he's like, oh.
To test it. Chaos.
I was gonna say, I thought you fought a Chaos in here.
Chaos? It's that creature again. The same one I saw on my island.
Now don't try to jump on him. Punch him.
Maybe. Maybe I won't.
Sure of it.
But yeah, this weekend's actually Cinco de Mayo.
Looking for him. Now I'll get him good.
So I said something, and everyone's like, oh yeah, well, I guess we're not going out drinking, because I don't drink, and I guess he's not interested in it this time either. Probably, you know, New York isn't like the place to just get wasted, right?
Yeah.
Changing shape.
He was like, oh yeah, so there might just be a bunch of revelers. He's like, oh well, that works. They'll be easier targets. I was like,
Wow.
oh, okay. I mean, he's not wrong. I was thinking of bringing my Switch along. I was like, but do I want to be walking around? But it'd be in like the hotel room, right? So, and like, I think we're actually gonna travel like direct by car once we get there. Hail a cab or something. Did I win?
Fire.
Do I hit him from behind?
Now you.
Oh, I got him. But yeah, so maybe I'll take my Switch. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I'll probably take my Switch.
Fire.
But not my 3DS, because if that's stolen, I can't really replace what's on it.
Yeah.
Because the eShop's down, I think.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Give him time. Let him do his little saunter.
Ouch! I did, and he punched me.
You walked into his arms.
Yeah, that...
What's the?
I didn't punch him, cops, honest. He walked into my fist.
What are the clone things that
They're the Chaos Emeralds he has, I think.
they just separate out of him and become the ball?
Yes, I don't know. I got him, I guess. I need to hit him one more time. They just let Eggman walk in here and... Excuse me, sir, but you're not a hotel guest. You cannot go to whatever this room is. What is it? Oh, I guess it's dining. Those are
Dining room.
tables.
Yeah. Very fancy.
Is that all you got?
With just the dance floor in the middle for me to fight a slime monster?
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine.
So what if you won this time? You have yet to see the true powers of chaos.
You need to trick him, though, to explain why he fights Sonic.
Yeah. That still doesn't faze me. You hear?
I know something that might.
Mhm.
It's about Sonic.
What? What about Sonic?
He stole your Master Emerald.
Master Emerald 2. What do you mean?
That sounds very likely.
Chase idiot. Why should I ruin your surprise?
He was so convincing.
I really should trust the man who just sicked his weird water monster on me. He's really walking.
Yeah, while his head is like, turned towards the floor, that shows that he's thinking. He's like, but wait a minute. What if Sonic did steal my emerald?
Would Eggman really lie to me?
I've
Oh.
known Sonic for so long. Surely he's due to screw me over at some point.
I
They're
wonder
just
why
brain-
Sonic
Really?
is after the Master Emerald.
He's...
I better work fast.
And people were mad about them making him dumb and boom. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Knuckles isn't that dumb, he's just gullible. I mean, he can be both.
I think we gotta go punch Sonic. Oh, unless you want his upgrade. It's in a cave near Tails' house.
You just say that. Your tail says. Tailsies.
I don't know if I go there. Yeah, you can't go there. Oh, there.
Give me.
Another one's near Big's house.
Yeah, I'll figure it out when I get there,
Practice
maybe.
Shovel Claw. Now you can dig through dirt and stone.
This seems very
Press the jump
important.
and action buttons
Like-
simultaneously.
I could, you know, not be able to beat the game if I didn't wander into this random hole, right?
I don't know if it's required in this one to get certain emeralds.
Oh, okay. Wait, how do I do this?
I think it's the B button while you're in there, isn't it?
No. No, it isn't.
Were you not listening when whoever told you how to do the thing?
I mean, I thought I was listening well enough. They were like, you can use it in
Oh,
the...
there you go.
I don't know what I did. I'm just kind of rubbing my... A button was pressed, but nothing happened.
I think you gotta step on it.
Here we go. Why does it say nothing happened when something clearly just happened? Nothing happened. You are free now for reasons not related to you pushing the button. So maybe the digging thing's more for... Yeah, if I hit them both at the same time? I don't know if that was how it's supposed to work, but... I thought I was supposed to fight Sonic right here.
Maybe you go to the ruins first. And then you punch Sonic.
Well, there was also that one minecart that you're like, don't go in there now.
Well, that wouldn't let you go.
Well, maybe it would. Because I jumped out of it right away, so maybe
You
it
stayed
would.
in it for a little bit. What was this fast? Where you wanna go? Where you look where you're supposed to go?
Maybe. Maybe. So that's where my thing fell.
No way. No way.
Yeah, you might just wanna... Like, I continue to look around just in case it becomes obvious.
Very cool. You get the shovel claws.
Jump in the minecart.
The train headed for Station Square.
So go back and get another switch from that cave
What?
where you got the switch.
Yeah, I get that, but I don't know where else I would get a switch in here.
No, it's the same one. You get a new one.
Oh. That's dumb. Do I have to take it to the monkey or something?
You take it to. In the cave near the train station. Go all the way through and then look on the right for another caged monkey. Place the switch under him to make him explode, and then go through the gate to get to stage 3 Red Mountain. I think it's the place you were just at, because there's a caged monkey there.
There was, but can I take this with me? And why is... How is this intuitive at all?
I mean, it's called the caged monkey detonator.
Oh, is that what it's called?
Yeah, like whenever you pick it up, it was like picked up monkey cage detonator.
And why would I think that I need to take it all the way here and there wouldn't be one nearby?
Use your monkey cage. Red Mountain.
Red Mountain.
It's an action stage.
That is what they tell me.
Emeralds are sometimes found underground. Try digging for them.
Oh, there it is.
Where would it is? Is
To
it
the
down?
left, I believe. Oh, maybe I was just seeing the green.
Well, maybe we'll find it. Maybe we won't. Be in one of these. Nah, it didn't go red.
Where are you talking about? Go down? Or just up and... Oh, it's real close. It's in there. Yep, right there.
Maybe.
Touch the screen?
Possibly. Emeralds look better in Adventure 2, too. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Now, it was beeping around here, right?
Over farther.
Like, how over farther?
A little more down.
Punch the monkey. That's what you wanted to see, right?
Senseless.
I'm gonna just check over here for the sake of checking, but I am somehow doubting it, you know?
You got a lot of lives.
I got 7.
Death does not seem prevalent in this one, though.
Hey, I got attacked by some police. There was some brutality going on.
Oh,
Ouch.
it's probably not.
Was that the one that was beeping earlier?
I think so.
This way.
This way.
You already said that. But thanks, I guess. Up we go. Is that worth getting?
Invincibility. Well,
I'm just gonna skip it because you know what? By the time I get around to using it on anyone, it's gonna be done. Eventually, I'll not get to the top because...
Oh, there it is.
That was pretty good. I think.
3 minutes.
Oh, there's no ratings on this. They're just like, congratulations, you did it.
3 minutes would not be an A rank in Adventure 2.
Wouldn't be an E though either, I don't think. So now,
If it's not an A, it's an E.
well, that's a pretty all or nothing approach.
That's how it works if you want bonuses in the game.
I guess, but it at least shows that you're making an improvement.
All that matters is when you're perfect.
Well, Perfect Cell still died.
Then was he really perfect?
No, he was never perfect. He was a tool, but everybody's like, he was the best Dragon Ball villain.
How about a Frieza? Oh, now you get to punch Sonic.
Yeah, that's why I was coming this way. I figured there was a fair chance.
There's Sonic.
I'm gonna punch you. Why?
What's that in his hand?
Because you have the emeralds.
Emerald. He has no right to have that.
It's a good thing he just happened to have the green one. And Knuckles is so bad at seeing things from a distance that he thought it was a
hey,
thing.
Knuckles.
Whoa!
This is the best story.
All right. Put him up.
We needed a reason for Knuckles to fight Sonic so that we could put in another boss fight. You could just talk this out. You don't really need to do this. Anyway, I'm grabbing a ring and then I'm punching you.
Oh no! I had it. Oh no!
Do you hear that?
Oh, no.
Oh jeez!
Oh, jeez.
Can I skip this? I feel like I've seen this scene at least 2 times before this.
You've seen the credits a lot of times. You'll get to
Yeah.
see them 3 more times.
Too easy.
Don't anybody stop him.
Chaos Emerald.
Yeah, like he had earlier, remember? He fed it to the water?
Yeah.
Remember? Remember Smart Knuckles?
Knuckles is cool in
Knuckles.
In what?
Adventure 2.
Okay.
Smooth move,
He
knucklehead.
lost his pupils.
He lost a few things. Like his dignity.
Four emeralds now.
It was such an elaborate ruse, though.
Oh no, don't make me fight Chaos. I just fought him like 5, maybe 10 minutes ago.
But he's so cool. He's playable in Adventure 2.
Yes, but only in the multiplayer. Really, that's why they made Adventure DX. So that people would stop asking them, who the heck is Chaos Zero and who is to call? I'm just gonna leave, right? Be like, well, you'll be fine, Sonic. You adventure sometimes.
Knuckles was like, this is my problem to fix.
Because, like, it is kind of neat how they do the whole thing where it's like, oh, well, rather than having Sonic fight Chaos, like, 7 times, everybody fights, you know, like, the different forms at different points, right? So it's like, well, Knuckles fights Chaos 2, and Big fights Chaos 6, and all that stuff, right?
But everybody's got
But then,
to
like,
fight.
then they just end up
Fishman.
recycling them anyway, and it's one of those, like, okay, the novelty is worn off. The weird, wonky-ass water physics, it's worn off.
He worked so hard on the water.
I just noticed, I think before he had, like... Did I die? No,
No.
I didn't. But I think, like, before, he had less health. So I guess this fight is for all of the beams. Except not really.
Knuckles the coolest.
Then why does it take him so many times to knock him down?
He just likes to show off who he is.
Uh-huh. Is he gonna do the thing where he splits up, or am I gonna be allowed to hit him?
I think he splits up with 8.
Oh, is that the rub?
I think
Well,
that's how it works.
I guess I'll continue to just float around in this very engaging boss fight. Yep. And the camera angle is gonna help the boss. Get up here. Okay, the Amoeba Boys are doing their thing. Are we gonna be in a hurtable state? No? Cool. Just gonna drag this out? Just the physics on the lily pad and water ain't gonna work?
This boss fight is taking as long as the stage.
Did I miss? I did. To be fair, I didn't realize until he was almost done that he was damageable. Probably because the camera jerked away.
The splitting up theory has been disproven, though. I'll split it up after missing it.
He does need to come up.
I don't think we do this boss fight with Gamma, so that's pretty cool.
Oh, the guy that can just lock on and shoot? Yeah, it'd be a shame if I could do it with that. Ay, ay. Oh, okay. I have also seen this several times. Ah!
A really cool ship.
It's like that really... It's just like a really dramatic like reveal where it's like, oh my gosh, look at it. It's colossal and just flying in the sky. How did Eggman put together such a massive ship, and how does he get it to stay airborne? And it's just one of those... Yeah, alright. I've seen this like 4 times already.
My creation, the egg carrier.
Oh, isn't he
Oh my gosh.
Power is yet to be unleashed.
here? Why is his nose a different color than the rest of his body?
Shall meet again.
Why Waluigi the same?
I don't know. A lot of people like him.
Yeah, the internet has ruined Waluigi.
say that.
I liked Waluigi, and then people wouldn't shut up. I think it was the Smash thing that really killed it.
Good idea. Hey, Sonic.
I like Toad and Donkey Kong.
Well, one of them is in Smash.
Yeah, well, I guess Toad kind of is with Princess Peach.
No problem, Knuckles.
He's a human shield.
Everything here.
He's not human.
Let's move.
That's rude. Maybe it's just
They
a
make
hat.
a point about how he's not human in the Mario movie, which is canonical, I guess.
Is it?
Probably. Okay, this wasn't here earlier, so
Now you get the golden claws.
what do Golden Claws do? Do I
I
punch
don't
harder?
know, maybe. I didn't
How
read
obvious is it gonna be?
that. On a ledge. Okay, that's a key for where you need to go next, but you could also get...
Darn it, I wanted to just run on top of the canopy. That would have been so more enjoyable. Well, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Is that not where I put it?
I don't know.
Don't bother. Well, you know what. But, like, it opened like I was supposed to put it there. It's like, yes.
Yeah.
It's gotta be here, though. Somewhere here. Okay, is it on the other side? Should it be somewhere obvious? Do I really need to find the second idol?
You need to find another
Okay,
one.
where... You said on a ledge, right?
The golden claws?
Yeah.
By Big's house.
Is that around here? I can't see
You
past...
would know if you got his fishing pole. I want to say it's kind of to the left. I'm not positive.
Who would be positive? Who could I ask?
The guide probably.
That doesn't look like it's towards a house.
Um,
I don't suppose it would be right where I need to. Here we go, here we go, here
tree
we go.
next to his house. It's got a nice little place.
Okay, what's next to
Climb
us?
the tree
And this will be for the upgrade,
for
or...
the upgrade.
Are you sure?
And then you glide over to the ledge.
What ledge?
There's a ledge. Maybe up into the left, there's a ledge up into the left.
Maybe. And Golden Claws, we still don't know what they do?
Look.
Like, is this worth it, I guess is mainly what I'm asking.
Golden claw. Allows for the light attack. Do not ask me what the light attack is.
Well, I found it. Now, where's the final idol?
Now you've got fighting gloves. To store up power, hold down the action button.
Thank you.
Now you can do the maximum heat knuckles attack.
Okay. The silver statue is in the easternmost cave. Dig where there's a floating symbol. Hello. Oh, I kind of remember this actually. I don't remember how to do it though.
So you said where? Eastern?
Easternmost.
What are we using as a frame of reference? Because I came in up there, so this would be east.
No, that'd be west.
I came in from up there, so
Yeah, so
I
if
would be
you're
facing...
Man. I'm assuming when you came in, you're facing north, right?
Okay. Let's just climb up here.
I would assume you came in looking north, but maybe
So,
that's wrong.
North is here, thus... I was mixing it up, wasn't I?
So east would be by Big's house, but then I don't know why they wouldn't just say near Big's house. So maybe you did come in at the northernmost edge, and the temple's southernmost.
Well,
Left
maybe-
or right would have been good.
Yeah. With like a point of reference. East. Get out your compass, you fool. East. Just look on your map. Look for where Angel Island is on your real-world globe, and tell me.
Check. Oh, can you punch?
I'll try.
Do you know how to do light attack? Maybe light attack? I'm confused by what the light attack is.
I imagine it's one of those things that if something's around me, it'll just activate and I'll be like, oh man, I killed him, you know?
Oh, maybe.
Okay, that's where the ladder is. So, we'll just continue to go. No, not that cave. That's a bad cave. Yeah, I'll say it. This isn't the best executed game out there.
It's really good. There it is. Oh no, that's a dude.
Excuse me, sir. You know where the cave is?
Hey! I found a gigantic footprint. I bet there's a big mysterious animal.
I kind of almost don't want to get this, just, you know, on principle, you know?
I won't play your game.
Oh, yeah. I'm running out of places I can find a cave. So far, I've only found one cave, because, like, unless there's a hole in the floor. And, like, why exactly did they think this was fun anyway?
I kind of get like exploring.
It's not an interesting thing. It's just badly textured jungle.
Excuse me, Mr. Mega Man Battle Network's PNG background is fine.
I think it is. I think it's more interesting to look at than this.
When Battle Network does the repeating PNG, I'm on board. When Sonic does it, I cannot believe the audacity of this game. Go back to the temple, gold side. Pick it up to the temple, place on the pedestal where you tie the back of the temple. The silver statue is in the easternmost cave. Dig where there's a floating symbol. Was there a floating symbol in there? I don't remember a floating
I'll go
symbol
back.
in there.
Although, I think they're talking about how, you know, there was like that Eggman thing before.
I feel like I'm missing something.
Missing when any of this was necessary or fun.
You got golden hands now. That's pretty cool.
Yes, what it does, I don't entirely know. I have only guesses.
I don't like this song.
No way. No way. No way. No way.
Dirt? I can't dig in that. You can do a lot of things. Are you...
I almost dropped my phone.
Okay,
I
well,
caught it
as
with my
long as you're
pinky.
not breaking my equipment. I'm gonna talk to this guy and see if he's like, I'll give you a hint, or if he's just like... No, he's giving me a freaking sob story and some sass.
Oh, I gotta answer a quick survey for YouTube quick about which of those alcohols I've heard of, despite not being of age.
Have you heard of them?
I had heard of all of them. Oh, it's not in a cave.
What?
It's in like that, kinda. The woods, kinda? Like it's, I think it's in that little bit of woods. Like there's gonna be a little hole you can walk in.
What?
Go left? No, go back. And go left. Like in that little groove, and then can you walk in the woods somewhere? Or to the right now? somewhere you can walk into the woods a little bit, and there's a key. Like, there's just gonna be a hole in the wall. Not on the outside wall, though, on an inside wall. And you walk in, and it's like a little circular chamber of woods. And so, like, be looking on your left. Yeah, almost like this.
Do 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 do.
Yeah.
Do 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 do. This is stupid. So stupid.
For the record, not a cave.
Gonna say. I hate this day. I don't. Like how? They just had ideas, but no execution, didn't they?
They did their very best.
Well, sometimes their very best is a detriment.
I get to go to World 4. Skyworld or something? I think they wanted you to wait for the animation to finish before you did that. Oh, Lost World. Like the Sonic game.
Yeah, we made that comment when we
Oh, this was the one you
did this
liked
last
a
time.
lot. You guys-
First. Second.
Oh no.
Why would it not be in here? Okay, it is blocking my way, so I can't just wander around the entire stage. Lost. Surely it must be up somewhere.
Oh, there it is.
Is there?
Mm-hmm. Right to your left. You'll see it when you start to glide. So just hop off, glide into that little room there.
What little room?
Up and to your left.
Texture am I not? Well, what am I confusing for a texture that's actually...
Up and to your left. All the other wall. And down. You're going way too high. I don't know where you're going. Jump down. Under you, there's a room. Right there.
I see it now.
And then the fire guy. You need a ring.
There was some stuff beeping in other... Okay.
Oh. They got
Who
you.
can't die now, hmm? There we go. Physics are doing some things. But it's fine, I guess. Now, I think one's further over this way, and the other one's to the right. Might even be in this room. Who can say?
Oh, it's in this room. Oh no. They did prank you though. Them Sonic developers are funny men and women. Oh, it's that guy.
Alright. Climb back up. Past the random spikes. Impossible things may... Okay, some stuff is happening. Now,
Yeah,
there was a room
finding
where
this
it was
wood.
totally in.
It was yellow and red. And then it just don't fall down the hole?
I figured the hole was where it was at.
Yeah. Can you dig in the sand? Or maybe it's like down, but not all the way down.
I swear it was...
Ooh. I don't know if it's gonna be like Adventure 2. Oh, it's not like Adventure 2. In Adventure 2, a little exclamation point is above your head if it's like, oh, right there it is.
Yeah.
Found it.
Under 3
Knuckles,
minutes.
are you okay?
No.
He is in the floor.
No, he's in Sonic Adventure DX. Nothing is fine.
Good enough.
Yeah.
Good enough.
Yeah, that is correct, Knuckles. It's good enough. Oh no, it's flashback.
He lost his pupils again.
So, on the egg carrier for the last one.
Yeah. Probably. Oh, it's in your favorite level. Sky deck.
Very strange.
Woo. This is very strange.
Walk to the cutscene. We could have taken you right there, but what if you want to look around some?
It's more immersive.
I beg of you, hear me now. My father is coming here soon, and I fear what may happen. You must
Probably hide your babies.
Oh, please.
Didn't we see this already?
No, we saw the aftermath.
I thought we saw one before too. With Big, because they couldn't show Big dead babies.
She just came up and she's like, "You're trusting me?" Because she was allowed to look at the emerald.
Leave this place? I understand. Let me talk to my father again.
That'll work.
There must be a better way to do this.
Like, not doing it.
Are those tattoos, or do you think they're like
My friends, I won't let you down.
What
they just
specifically?
grew the white patches they all have? All the ancient ones have.
Quickly.
I think that's a top in her case. Or are you
No,
saying
on
like
her
the-
hair she's got something
I
too.
think those are like hair accessories, like hair ties or
No,
something.
some of those look like not a separate layer. Knuckles has a little one on his chest.
Maybe
you know?
they're bad at that, multiple layers.
See? What's Knuckles got on his chest?
I think that's a tuft of fur, but
What? I'm back in front of the altar.
you could probably deposit the things you have.
My mind.
Knuckles, you don't have a very big mind. It probably doesn't take a lot of helium for that to happen.
Pieces of the Master Emerald. I have to restore.
Smart sometimes. Rarely, I guess.
Ay, ay, ay. Eggman may be a bad guy,
Oh,
but
he is
that doesn't mean
depositing
he's
them a while.
lying.
He's smart.
I'm missing exactly 3. I can just tell.
Oh no, that was all of them. Maybe you're collecting something else on Skydeck.
It's still incomplete.
Oh no. Oh, there, yep, a little chip.
I need to find the remaining pieces, wherever they are.
Probably on Skydeck. You should... I don't know how you're supposed to get there, but you should do it.
Hey. Look. It's Eggman's flying fortress.
I mean, he can. I guess he can glide. He can't fly.
Okay. Am I just gonna get there in a cutscene, or...
Gamma's here to solve your problems.
Okay.
Hey, isn't that one of Eggman's robots?
I should blow him up. No, Knuckles, no, don't.
I'll follow it back to Eggman's base.
Oh my gosh, he's showing actual guile.
He's smart.
Here I
Well.
come, Eggman.
Is that his
So,
theme in this one?
I kind of want to say it's Gamma's.
He doesn't get his cool raps in this one.
I'll follow him back to Eggman's base, by which I mean I'll let him walk off and then the player will have to intuit which way he went.
I'm guessing it's Nation Square. Oh, or no. No.
Listen, we'll see when I get there.
Isn't there that tunnel that leads into it?
That was Eggman's actual base, not his flying carrier.
In service.
Although this does annoy me. I'll follow him. I'm not going to follow him. Yeah, maybe I was supposed to go down that alternate path. We'll see. I just kind of ran out without really thinking about it, if I'm being honest. Wait, no. The alternate path was the way I came from. Did you look it up?
I know where to go.
Okay.
Do you want to know where to go?
Yeah, I would love to.
I was right. It is that tunnel.
What tunnel?
The little electrical tunnel. in the woods.
Oh, how do I get there again? Oh, that's right. It's
In the area with Big's house.
yeah, where I was at. But then they took me back to the altar
Yeah.
so that I could walk back to where I was at. This is a good game. It just doesn't want itself to end.
Oh, a Chow egg, I believe, actually.
Oh, don't need that. Not in this game.
It's a silver one. I think. I could be wrong.
So, well, there's a base there now. I don't think it was there earlier. I can see it from here. I have all the upgrades. That means I'm super powerful. I like how he said he was going to follow him back, and then I needed to walk here.
Just what I thought. It's time to make a house call.
No, because of people.
I don't think this was Skydeck, though. I think this was Final Egg.
Well, it goes into his ship, and you're on it now just before it takes off, I guess. You
Even
ran
though
in
it took
there.
off earlier.
It landed again. He was just on a Chick-fil-A run earlier. Then he came back. Now he's off to get some Taco Bell.
He freaking would eat Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A. Am I allowed to eat there? Am I not? I don't know, but Eggman doesn't care.
Now we'll see who's so easily tricked.
It's you, but you could still beat him up.
Yeah.
It's like if you beat up the smart kid and you're like, who's smart now?
I
Still
just
the
kind
other
of
guy.
almost see him, like, you know, him and Sonic having, like, their final confrontation. All of a sudden, Knuckles comes, he's like, yeah, I got the Emerald, Eggman, I showed you. And he's like, wait, Knuckles was here? What?
What's going on?
I don't know. What's going on? Oh, it's transforming.
Ah, this thing's always changing.
Been on it for 2 seconds. What are you talking about?
Listen, just leave him be.
That's
Do I
the
go in
pool.
here? Maybe there's something cool in the pool.
They drained the pool.
I sense the Master Emerald.
Okay, apparently you were right.
I just wanted to see if he could swim, honestly.
He's the one who can breathe on the fire once he gets his little... air tank. He
Okay.
really wanted those 10 rings.
After a while, it just became one of those things. It's like, look, you've been swinging at them for a while. You better just grab them.
Oh, can you control that?
Either push or pull the lever to control the ship's tilt.
Oh, I can push back.
You still haven't used your dumb little glowy thing.
You know what? I'm just gonna go. Eventually something will happen. Or maybe they... No. They were...
Oh, it was yellow for like, it went from blue to yellow, I think? It's close.
Damn it.
I don't like the flying guys. They're really loud.
Yeah. So, okay, how do I get up? Tell me, computer.
Change the gravity. But you got it.
Yeah, I did. I earned it. I'm not sure if you're aware, but this is what epic
That bird
looks like.
wants you.
I'm not taking applications right now. So over here, how do I get up? I don't know.
Climb it.
Okay, some walls are good and some walls are not good. Not you, but the other one.
Maybe up a little more? No?
Curious.
Maybe I changed the a wild. Yeah, it's in there somewhere. It was red for a second.
Okay. Computer. I know you're here. I saw you. Warning. If the ship tilts, the doors will open. Watch out for falling objects. So I gotta change the tilt and get in that one door.
Yeah.
Let's just look around and see if we can kind of determine where the other one is.
Other one might need to focus.
What?
Something bombed me.
Yeah, I guess. The best video games are the ones where you have no idea what's happening. Okay, screw you. Screw you. Screw you. Okay, was it beeping more or less over here? Just kind of making noise.
Oh, it's in that guy.
Sure, why not? Yeah, so I probably gotta make it go the opposite way of the way I want it to go. Well, the way I need to, yeah. What end? I don't know. Where was that switch? Where was the very start?
Right there. Right? That no problem?
Who would have guessed? So I needed to face... So when you say push...
Punch? This is what the light is for.
How?
Oh, that one might be broken. See, it's like a little indent there. She said there's something I'll pull it. Oh, there we go.
Okay, but I want it the other way, right?
Probably.
There we go, I think.
Eggman's not questioning
He's got things to worry about. That was this one, right? Yeah, it was that one. Alright.
You did all the Knuckles levels. Now you gotta fight the boss.
Uh-huh. Is it Eggman or Chaos?
I didn't look
Or
that
is-
far ahead. It'll be a pleasant surprise.
Or is it Headbanders?
All right. Now, to restore the
What if he just didn't have a final boss?
I guess that's possible. What's he sliding for? You see him
Physics? Just the physics. Just the physics engine, that's all.
He knows magic. I guess it can make sense.
no.
Knuckles has the
Not
most
again.
flashbacks.
Yeah.
What's the meaning of this?
Do I have to walk? Oh no! I'm so invested because I walked towards it and saw it. You could have did this with the camera yourself.
Hey, what happened here?
I couldn't stop them. They came, and my father.
Wait, they can see Knuckles?
How bad this would turn out.
Listen.
Look!
Could also be that because she's the one causing the thing, she can see him and only him, or it could also be that he is inhabiting the body of somebody who did exist at that time and seeing this through their eyes. Or I could be giving them way too much credit.
Is this a dream? It's more like a nightmare.
Wow. Why am I still here? I'm gonna walk out here and we'll see what
I
happens.
finally found all of the missing emerald pieces.
I sure
but
showed Eggman.
I
I still
haven't
can't
kicked
figure out
enough
that
butt.
creepy monster. Huh? What's that?
I don't know, what is that?
You could probably just leave. Right? Do I have to punch the laser or something?
Knuckles is curious.
George. Not in there. Oh, I can take these walkways.
It's Eggman. And Sonic.
And then I just showed up and I watched his final fight. Well, not his final fight. The final fight against Chaos before the actual final fight against Chaos.
I hope it's Egg Viper again.
I was
I
hoping
hate
it was
you.
Sonic. I was hoping he's like,
Hey, Sonic.
okay, this time he's really after the Master Emerald.
There you are, Knuckles. About time. I will.
I am baffled by their facial expressions because they just like go so wild.
Let Sonic.
Like I almost have to wonder if it was something dumb, like they looked fine on the Dreamcast version, but somehow the code going over was like, okay,
And the Master
few
Emerald.
digits got mixed around
No, it can't be.
on some stuff.
Oh, you had to fight
I
Chaos.
guess we didn't get enough the first time.
This is very unnecessary.
Stop me from restoring the Master Emerald.
I don't care.
I guess
Just
last time you
go.
didn't really fight him. You just threw your fishing rod at him once. And
No, I fought him with Sonic. Remember, I had to hit the ice balls. Not the ice ball. I had to, yeah, these things.
oh, I vaguely remember that. Punch him. Or fly into him.
I mean, I'm hitting it with my fist regardless, am I not?
Yeah.
It's just whether I'm airborne when I do it. Oh, okay. I didn't trigger the suck function.
Does he have Froggy? I guess he
Listen.
has to if he has the tail, but...
Okay, I think he's... Oh!
There's-
The glass is broken.
Yeah.
Why? I'm not entirely sure. Did I do that? Was that from when his tail happened?
Either his
Was
tail
it
or maybe one of those
just-
exploding.
Is that just the thing that was always like that?
Oh, we decided to jump.
Okay. Cool.
There's another one broken now. And I don't remember anything happening over there, so...
Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same.
I'm looking straight.
Come on, suck it, suck it, suck it,
You
suck
punched it
it.
into him the first time.
Nah, he sucks it up.
Did he? Oh no, he walked into it.
Yeah. And that doesn't count.
He's a spider. He's got 8 eyes.
Your compound eyes, so...
He's boosted.
Something like that. People really like Joltik, right?
I really like Joltik.
It just seems like I've heard quite a few people be like, Joltik...
A lot of
he's
people
cool."
think Joltik's very cute. He's kind of cute. If
He's
he
a
was
dick.
real, he would not be cute. But in game, he's cute.
Okay. I'm
And
going to
Gargantuan
punch
is
him
cool.
now.
I want to get a hidden ability Gligar, but I cannot get a hidden ability Gligar in Gen 5 anymore because I need to use Balrog to trim the entries down. So
What is his hidden ability?
Poison Heal.
Oh, that'd be very helpful.
Yeah, that's usually why Gligar's at least OU on tier lists. Sometimes even higher.
Eventually, maybe he'll do the thing that I need him to do to wrap this up.
Oh, I think he's doing. Yeah. But I'm getting close on my Pokedex. I'm at 3.
Yeah, if you want to come over on Sunday once I get back, I can possibly help you with some... Or maybe, I don't know if you're doing anything for... I don't know what time I'm getting home on Sunday, I guess, so I probably should be making plans.
I think the only Pokemon I'm not gonna be able to get are
Yeah, you're finished.
Kyogre and Latios.
Now is to return the Master Emerald safely to my island.
I think.
He's narrating.
I can allegedly get.
Are you just gonna leave them there, by the way?
But he doesn't care about them. He just won the Master Emerald.
I feel like you should not leave that where Eggman can just pick them up again. You should at least be like, oh, by the way, Sonic, here you go.
My best friend Sonic. But allegedly I can get Mew through. Do you have Pokey something? Pokey Ranch, Pokey Park, something?
Oddly enough, yeah.
For the Wii, I believe.
Yeah, it's on there.
That's one way to get Mew.
I don't know if I already sucked it off of there or not, but...
And then there's a... I guess I have to, if I want... I think it's Celebi. I have to do the Coliseum thing. So... Yay!
Are you that committed?
I kind of want to catch all of them in Gen 5. It's a slow process, though. Kind of. I'm
It
almost at the
seems a
top.
little unnecessary. I just worry about getting them in the latest versions.
But Gen 5 is the one I care the most about.
Restore.
And I'm guessing it'll be my favorite forever. Because Game Freak doesn't show signs of returning to former glory, I guess. So
Scarlet and Violet were an interesting step. I mean, they cut some corners for sure, but...
they were okay and fun. I wouldn't call them like peak Pokemon though.
I think they're fun. I like them.
They're fun.
I think that if they keep on this path, they could have something really neat.
Yeah. Just how long? And when are they gonna introduce Pokemon Bank? Never. That's the never. We'll do it like a month after it releases. We'll do it the season after it releases. Maybe we'll do it. Yeah. Like within 10 years at least. But we'll get it figured out.
Before the next game.
You know we're short-staffed. We don't make a lot of money. We don't
Guarding the
have the
Master
resources to
Emerald again.
do that.
Oh god, he's just doing this
I may
again.
not know the whole story.
Well,
Like, at least get him a book, please!
Back to
but
sitting
perhaps it's better
on
that
this
way.
stone step.
I'm at peace once more.
Oh my gosh, I don't know the
He's at
full story,
peace.
but but it might be better that way. He's like, that's freaking willful ignorance.
Ignorance is bliss.
It is, but is it something we should strive for?
Knuckles is happy, and Knuckles is pretty cool. Oh, they might be rapping.
Yeah, they might be.
But see, he's got the 3 stripes on him.
I think that is actually like paint or something, like, like face paint type stuff, but it's like, it'd be dye, I guess, in their case, because since they have fur.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think he found Sonic and Tails outside of, Casinopolis.
Just missed that part. Now it's on
It just
to...
feels like it's one of those things where he's like, oh, you guys, you depend on me so much. What am I going to do with you? And it's like, Knuckles, that never happened. You did not save us after we were drugged by Dr. Eggman outside of the freaking casino place. Yeah.
Allegedly the most fun one.
Then why isn't his name on the game?
Gamma Adventure DX Director's Cut.
AI. He had the most fun gameplay. He is the only one we will not bring back.
Isn't
Or-
he dead?
I didn't want to say anything.
Can't bring back a dead guy.
Oh, comic books and Dragon Ball Z would beg to differ.
Is his main verse, my name's Knuckles, unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle?
I don't know. That might be where the meme came from. Like, I don't know if this was a real thing or not, but it was like, Knuckles, you don't chuckle or something like that, and like, I think Idris Elba was like, they say Knuckles doesn't chuckle, but does anybody question why he doesn't chuckle or something like that? And it's one of these like, oh, he's a cartoon echidna, please.
At Sushi Kosugi Beat on Beat Inc.
Yeah.
Dread Fox, that's a name.
Is it a real name?
I don't think his parents named him Dread.
I put in applications. There are some odd names, and I'm just like, huh, okay.
Omnibus.
Probably not what I'd name my kid, but, you know, whatever.
Johnson John. I can not quite hear his theme enough.
Do you just wanna, I've been trying to kinda listen, do you just wanna, once we're done, look up like Sonic Adventure DX Knuckles theme?
See if it's good and if Knuckles chuckles.
There's something very funny about the fact that he's like, I'm very serious, I'm Knuckles the Echidna, I'm a tough guy, I don't have time for joking around, I don't even think I have a sense of humor, and it's like, you're a cartoon echidna, please stop taking this so seriously.
He's very cool. It is Knuckles. The coolest one.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he is now finished.
Well, we got Gamma yet.
Yeah, Gamma's
Yeah.
cool.
Like, that guy that you work with, that
who
I
loves Sonic lore?
Yeah. He's like, I think he's a big believer of the whole, just because he's a funny little cartoon hedgehog man, doesn't mean his plot can't be serious. And I like think that's true to a degree. But I swear, like, especially what he was into, Sonic 06 and, like, the frickin', comics where it was, like, super dark and edgy, and it's like, you're diminutive people!
Knuckles
You look
is
very,
the best Sonic
you look very
character.
silly. Like, the Enerjack things and, like, Professor Finitus or whatever it was, like, all that crap. It's one of those...
Shadow with a gun.
Aye. And it's one of those, like, I don't know if Sonic can be serious, but I kind of feel like Mega Man can be, at least. I don't know.
What was the idea
Man
with
X.
giving Shadow a gun? What's the target demographic of Shadow with a gun?
What do you mean, what's the target demographic? It's Shadow's fan base. That's his target demographic. You think everybody
That
who...
seems niche. Like,
Shadow is like the second most popular Sonic character, followed by Sonic.
like they were like, we're gonna get the people who are super into guns, like the Call of Duty people.
How do
by
you
putting
not
a
think
little
edgy,
hedgehog
like
with
that
a gun?
awkward age between, like, they're not quite adults yet, right?
Isn't it rated M though? So they can't buy.
It's rated T. And you think children didn't get M-rated games?
I guess it's just kind of weird to be like, Mom, I need the one with the hedgehog with the gun on it, please.
Well, he is a cartoon hedgehog, so I think I can take it. But, like, do you seriously not think, like, you know what Shadow is like. You know what his, fans are like, right? How do you not, like, how would you not expect Shadow fans to look at that and be like, he's on a motorcycle and he's got a gun. Oh man, this is gonna be the best Sonic game.
Doesn't he do a swear as well?
I don't know, does he say damn or hell?
I think that's it.
Am I supposed to do this? I feel like he told me what to do and I was just like, yeah, okay.
Wake up. And then...
I hope I don't have to do this with Gamma because it's incredibly
Go around
awkward.
the corner and talk to Eggman.
Was he around the corner?
He was right around the corner.
Just through this door. Your big brother, E101 Beta, is there.
Beta!
I need you to shoot your brother.
Yeah, I do.
You're not as advanced as Beta is, but you'll do fine.
You're not as cool as your brother? I do think it'd be funny to watch you get blown up, though.
Also,
so.
if Beta is Final Egg, the first stage, but if Beta was created first, right? And then he created Gamma, why did he make an inferior model? You know what I mean?
You probably want to be, well, unless you're going fast, then you don't have to be. I think you get time for shooting.
Why do I care? I can't.
Because your time's ticking down.
Oh.
So you shoot guys.
Mission failed.
There wasn't a floor there.
Destroy the Sonic target.
No, destroy Sonic.
Destroy the target.
Oh.
Mission
That was it?
Walk to the end of the hallway. Click on the object 3 times, and you clear the mission.
Gamma's the best one, and it's not just because his levels are 30 seconds long.
No, of course not. This Shadow game, I just couldn't I couldn't do the one objective I wanted because they hid some guys in some obscure spots, so I never even beat like a single thing with, you know, Shadow the Hedgehog. I might be willing. Do you want to play it?
Not hard.
Oh, how convenient. I want to do this just to show I can, but it keeps on getting weird. Am I supposed to do this? I don't know.
Nope.
Well, I solved it. I know he gets something that lets him hover.
Oh, the little disc that follows him.
Yep. I'm gonna say downstairs because... Okay, there's Eggman.
Good job, Gamma.
Thank you, Father. I crave your approval.
Get a bigger gun on the egg carrier after it crashes. and
Okay
get
then,
the jet
Gamma.
boost.
Here's your test. If you want to
I'm
stay on
guessing the
board,
jet boost would be
you must be
obvious.
able to
I'm pretty
pass
sure
it.
it's
So
like
pay
essential
attention
boost.
to what
Yeah. He's just walking in place.
the
Well, he was.
egg carrier is a flying fortress that needs a good crew. Come forth, Beta.
Oh, he's got 2 guns?
Yeah. But I have a hand, and you know what? I kind of think that's more important sometimes.
The two of you against each other, and the winner serves on my ship.
Brother, why must we fight?
My bet's on Beta, but I owe you at least.
Also, this is... Why would you... If I don't live up to your expectations, isn't that a failure of your programming and engineering?
You're the newest model. I also designed you to be worse than the old model.
It made me feel like I was onto something really special. He really is a beta.
mission complete.
I bet he gets cucked by his wife.
And now he's dead.
Like, there's so many of these boss fights that... It's hot or cold with him, right? I either do a thing 3 times and immediately, you know, like, win, or it's one of those, like, okay, it's going to take, like, 2 minutes before they open themselves up to attack.
What? So you want to come along with us, eh? Okay. We could always use a spare set of parts, I guess. You have special permission.
Oh,
Ser-
he's letting him live?
Yeah, well, kinda. This is still just weird. It's like, you made these things, Doctor.
He doesn't love his children.
Well, I just mean, it's one of those, like, you made him for a function, and they're just like, okay, I'm bored now. Like, if you only needed 1 robot, then why make 2 robots? Beta's probably the best thing I've ever created, but why don't I make another crappy one anyway? Oh, yeah. We're going around in circles at this point. It's stupid. The rest of Gamma's missions involve just standing here.
I guess
Patrol the deck.
Oh. Look at your little group.
You're a captive audience. Okay.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
You're like 10 feet from him. You don't need no microphone.
You
Not only that, but
are here today.
we're run by AI, right? He could just program whatever information he needs into us. But he likes theatrics, I'll give him that.
He's lonely.
Yeah, he is.
Very unique. This frog is absolutely vital to my plan.
I would say this is strange, Doctor, but I have not been programmed to question you.
I don't care what it takes to get it.
Oh, probably the orange one, I guess.
Bring it to
He
me.
just did not line them up in order.
We haven't got time to waste. So come to attention.
So I must find the frog. Where did I steal the frog from Big the Cat?
That's not where you're going yet.
It is not.
No.
Where would it be? Can I shoot the rabbit?
I thought you liked it.
I like her, but I don't care. I am ambivalent. Gamma's ambivalent, you heard him. Not that way. The pool. Wait.
Can we go back to the ocean?
Well, at least they made it obvious I was supposed to break that barricade. What do I do with the thing with 3 targets on it? So why exactly am I shooting the Ukikis or whatever they're called?
They're renegades. I guess they're just on vacation. Yeah, they're not attacking you. They're waving to you, actually.
He showed hostility. It is kind of a neat touch, though, that they just wave.
Finally warming up to the game. At the very end.
I mean, I don't know about that. Like, I've enjoyed pretty much everything that wasn't Sonic. Is the whole thing, right? Or at least, because Amy was kind of fun. Tails was not. I don't want to shoot you. I'm just gonna. Oh,
Oh, he does not like you.
you are You are not on vacation. Well, screw you. I made a conscious choice. I had you in my sights, and I just said no, dog. Oh no!
Killed the innocents.
My targeting system does not. Wait, where am I?
I think I want you to go up there.
Okay, I'll go up there.
That's what it's looking.
Frog capture complete.
I got Frog. This really is like the shortest set of missions. Oh god. But no, like Amy was fun. Tails wasn't too bad. Knuckles had some ups and downs, right? There was some where it was just like, yeah, running around collecting things, woo, it's fun. And then there were other ones where it was like, okay.
You have Drift Racing. Man, Sonic can have serious stories. It's just that most of the time it's kind of cheesy. But I like that about them. They can be kind of cheesy. It is kind of endearing to have.
I think there's like a difference between cheesy and being like, okay, Sonic has been killed.
We need to start a revolution.
I was talking about 06.
Oh.
There's an even eviler shadow from the future.
The monkeys are cool. They're just on vacation.
And like, I still don't understand why, like, they seem to want to not reference, like, I think they even come out and be like, listen, we don't count Sonic 06, right? Like, they did retcon some stuff. But they're still just like, and Blaze is forever connected to Silver. It's like, neat, my favorite character and the character that I wish I didn't know existed.
So you're talking about Sonic Forces, where they're like, Sonic is being held in a torture prison.
That was actually funny.
Viva la Revolucion.
Sonic Forces is like hilarious, where it wanted to be serious. Sonic Forces takes itself seriously, but it's funny, right? Whereas Sonic 06 takes itself seriously and it's just kind of... It's dumb and it hurts.
I'm a big Chow guy. Those things. A little ugly.
And you complained when I was like, the forest sucks.
The one goal of the Chow is to be cute, and they ruined it. 06 retcons itself at the end. I haven't played it. I don't know much about 06.
I think it does, but I think there's still some stuff that kinda counts, because I know like some people were like, oh, and
I'm sorry.
this character, who I guess I won't spoil it for you, they died and they stayed dead for no reason, because it happened in the future or whatever.
Is it still bestiality?
Did you notice the presence guarding these children?
Do we really want to get into that?
Loving and gentle creatures.
It got retconned. It does not count.
Is she going to jail?
This protection allows
I was kind of wondering where, like, I should have figured Sonic 06, but T-Call was up, like, giving him, like, this, you know, like, the cutesy side-eye thing, and you're like, is it bestiality? I'm like, wait a minute. Where are you taking this?
it seems
Gambler's supposed to be hunting a frog, and he's just like, I'm chilling with babies instead.
Well, he's trying to determine location.
I guess he's in the past.
Yeah.
When you're in the past, is your regular body just standing there doing nothing?
Listen, I don't know. Ask Ian Flynn.
Could I just take someone's wallet if they're doing a flashback?
It could happen instantaneously, too. Where, like, it's, you know, Though, I think we talked about this. Did you know that there's, like, I don't know what they call the position. I think it's, like, story compiler or something, or, like, you know, I don't know. But, like, they pretty much have somebody to keep, like, what's canon and what's, you know, accurate lore straight for Sonic, right? And I was watching a review of, you know,
What?
he hasn't gotten down as far as me yet. But I was like watching a review of like the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, right? And they were saying about how there was like that lore person, right? And they're like, yeah, that's... They pretty much were like, that has to be a very embarrassing position that you probably do not tell your parents about. But I think it's like... I think it's very impressive. Like, I think it's forward thinking. Because people do care about that kind of crap, right?
Is he killing his children who disappointed him?
He's banishing them to the Shadowland. Only Gamma is loved. But, you know, like, there's so many ones where it'd be neat if they did that sort of thing. And then with, like, Sonic Forces especially... Not Forces, Frontiers, where they got Ian Flynn to write it. And they also, like, they reference a lot of things, right? And it was kind of cheesy, right? Because you just be like, this thing might be even more powerful than Dark Gaia! And then they're just like, oh, remember that time that I was sad because I thought you were dead? And it's like, just pretty much, they just name drop pretty much, right? And it's a little cheesy. I thought I was going to have to walk myself. But, you know, like, it is still nice that they acknowledge it, because they don't really, like, in Mega Man, since I'm big into Mega Man, right? I went in the wrong door.
You didn't choose.
Well, I still went in the wrong
Your
door.
friend is dead. He was
My
like,
brother.
yeah, you can hang out with us. Just kidding, you're dead.
This will come up
Oh,
later.
they're rebuilding him. Better.
But, you know, in Mega Man 8, Duo's there, right? And then there's the whole thing with the evil energy, and it's one of those things, like, it's kind of lame that they never bring that up again. Granted, 9 was made by different people and everything. But, you know, do you know what Robo-Enza is?
That's the virus.
Yeah.
It
They
gets
have
sick.
Robo-Enza, and it's one of those things, it's like, one... They could very easily link it to both the evil energy and the Maverick virus, right? But they don't bother to do either. And it's just one of those, like, it'd be nice if they acknowledged some of this stuff. If they brought it back. But then again, we'd need more Mega Man stuff. I mean, Mega Man 11 didn't even have Bass and Proto Man.
Why make new Mega Man and old Mega Man.
Well, I am hoping that at some point they're just like, oh, this actually makes money. Like, apparently, was this the way to go? Oh, I guess I needed to go one door further, because this is actually where Amy comes out. But, like, apparently the Legacy Collection's doing extremely well. I don't remember if it was just Japan or if it's just, like, worldwide, but it apparently sold out.
Which Legacy? Mega Man, Mega Man X,
Battle
Mega Man
Network.
Battle Network? Oh.
The latest one. So, you know, like, hypothetically, they could look at that and be like, oh, people like Mega Man, maybe we make some more Mega Man. People like Battle Network, maybe we make more Battle Network. No, don't make more Battle Network. You ended that one. You could make a Battle Network sequel, but don't make an actual new Battle Network game.
Give me the bird.
HD 2D?
Why not?
Are you talking about like the actual Mega Man, like Mega Man Classic? I think I know that mod. Well, not mod. It's like its own game.
No, I just meant like they could have done Battle Network. But
Oh
in
no, I'm
HD
thinking of the
2D.
thing where it's kind of the combination of 3D and 2D, where some things change. Anyway,
That's 2.5D, I believe.
Probably. But yeah, just I would like to see some more Mega Man stuff. But I feel like they still have a few more collections they could pump out. They have Star Force, they have Legends, although Legends is only 2, maybe 3 games if we include the, you know, Misadventures of Tronbon. Which it wouldn't look too appealing without that. Just, I guess it's an older game. That adds some value.
I think they should be at least touching up graphics or something. It seems a little weird. Like, I can't think of anyone else right now who's just like, we're releasing the game, no touch-ups or anything, just...
There's a filter, but I don't think it looks good for Battle Network.
Mm.
I could show you that if you want. But they did touch some stuff up.
Get
And, like, honestly, a lot of people are gonna want, you know, like, the authentic experience. So I kind of feel like anything they give is kind of just a bonus.
I don't know, I'd push back against that a little bit, especially with how well I guess Echoes didn't do great, but the people who actually played it got really good reviews, and then with Dragon Quest, a lot of people are really hyped for Dragon Quest being remade in HD 2D. When they could just be like, hey, we're just pooping it out again. Have fun, do what you want with it. We'll never re-release 4 and 6. If you want those, I don't know, pay some dude on eBay $600 and
like,
pray.
The other thing, though, about that, it's... Like, these graphics, if they re-release this, right, I'd want to see an updated graphic because these have aged horribly. A lot of pixel art doesn't age horribly, is the other thing. There's, like, so many people that are still, like... And, you know, like, you could still make the argument, I'm happy with it, right? With the Legacy Collection. But, you know, like, how many people are out there aping... I shouldn't even say aping, but they are making games that specifically look like Nintendo and Super Nintendo. And these are Game Boy Advance games, so they're on the level of Super Nintendo games.
Yeah, I still feel like there's touching up you can do.
Well, I can show you then what it looks like if you're interested.
Because there's 2.5D, there's ways to make 2D HD, or even just doing like what Pokemon was doing in Gen 5 where you actually animate the 2D graphics.
Maybe.
What's that
As big as my hitbox is, you would think it wouldn't take too much for me to jump on this. Just like the whole Spaceball thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's
You
the
didn't
sort
want to
of...
be in here.
Yeah, I didn't. That's the sort of thing that somebody, you know, that's the sort of code that somebody puts on their luggage. Oh, password 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the same thing that I use for my luggage. Okay. I might want you to take a peek again. Or no, wait, maybe it's this way. Eventually, I'm going to get to... That looks promising.
Oh, okay. Then go across the hall, allegedly, and that's where your upgraded gun will be.
Here's the jet booster. Press and hold the jump button and you'll float for a while.
Cool. You'll float for a while. Oh, is that a scientific number? So you're saying that if I go to the other side,
I believe so.
I see you.
then why am I fighting?
Report to the
Oh, why
rear
am
of
I...
the ship.
Okay.
Hurry!
Sonic's gonna beat me up if you don't. So I want to jump up. Again. How did I get up there? I think I just kind of did.
Oh, there's a little thingy. Yeah, right there. There's like a platform.
Oops. So, okay, now I go to the other side.
I believe so. It said it's from
Well, let's see.
graded gun.
Where could it be now? You sure it's in here?
I mean, what else would it
I mean, it looks like a whole lot of nothing.
be? There's the button.
Was there? I'll talk to the computer real quick. Egg carrier reservoir wastewater to be drained is stored here.
Up through the right hand door. Return. Get the jet booster from the ammo room. Jump down and get the jet booster. Use the spring to turn the radio. Pour it to the rear of the ship. I guess you can't do that yet. It'll open up later, maybe? It said it was just across the right.
Okay. Oh, this platform's here. I was like, where the heck do I go? I guess I go in here. Woo!
Oh, only after it crashes or something.
That's disappointing. Oh, really? I didn't notice that all of his missions took like 2 minutes tops.
Well, even just his walkthroughs.
Eradicate all of those menaces.
Since that game is better than Mega Man, it is indeed. Even the best Mega Man does not hold up compared to Sonic Adventure DX. Tails is still wearing his little ribbon.
Yep. They stay consistent.
He's proud of it.
He's got his friendship bracelet, and Amy's got her cute little hair accessory.
And this one was Amy jump in front of Gambit Gun. He's like, don't shoot them.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh
This is
yes,
probably
Sonic.
how the fight should have gone. Maybe
Sonic's supposed to be
faster than
so.
Garns.
Sonic is supposed to be the fastest thing alive. He should be able to outrun bullets.
Stop, Mr. Robot!
Okay.
Amy?
Sonic isn't stopping her from, you know, jumping out in front of the gun for her. Although it is kind of over her head.
Wait, remember me?
From 2 minutes ago?
It was like maybe 10.
It did take a while to figure out we could not get the gun yet.
Yeah.
Amy!
Oh well.
Oh, I really don't get this.
Neither does anyone at home.
Did the ship crash?
The egg carrier's losing altitude.
That sounds correct.
Take Amy and go!
What will you do?
I'll fight chaos.
That Eggman. He must be stopped at all costs.
Maybe you don't phrase it that way, by the way.
Thanks again for saving me as usual, Sonic.
I'm just kind of there.
And how are you, my metal friend? It's dangerous here. Why not leave, Eggman, and come with us?
There's a mutiny in the mist.
I told you we'd be friends the next time we met.
What do you mean, why do you help me? Didn't I help her like several times? Why do you help? That's even more illogical. Amy, come on. Da 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 da. That's right, they just fly back and then Big takes the frickin' tornado. Because he has a pilot license. His tails aren't even spinning.
They're going so fast
Oh, okay.
that it looks like they're not going.
Amy doesn't even know his name, by the way. She's like, my metal friend, my robot friend. It's like, you don't know my name, do you?
I mean, he doesn't have a name tag. It's like, hello, my name is Gamma.
I should call him 102 or something, I guess. Anyway, I gotta go and do some stuff.
My brothers, they are dead. But that pink girl is alive. That's my dad.
I think from like here forward, he treats at least a lot of several of his creations better.
Oh, wow.
Orbot and Cubot. And then he cares about Sage.
I thought he was mean to Orbot and Cubot.
Yeah, but he's not like, well, I'm gonna repurpose you into battle robots because I freaking, like, he does fix them and take care of them, right?
We're just exploring. Who are you?
Guess I don't go that way. That's fine, though. Tikal, what do you think? If you have the Stone of Wind, you'll strong gust of da-da-da. Can I ride the trolley? I can ride the trolley.
Did you okay, you're not going
I was afraid of that.
to remember the ladder by the train and the raft?
Yeah, they
Go
won't.
on the raft.
So I go back to the egg carrier, steal the thing, and then come back?
And then you'll come back and then we'll do battle.
Oh, will I? Is it gonna be easy to find?
You know where it's at.
That doesn't mean I know how this level's set up.
You've been here maybe 6 times. I do not remember if everybody came here or not.
I think everybody's been here at least a little bit, but... why couldn't I just get it earlier? Because then that fight against Sonic would be too easy. Oh yeah, it was very challenging. Now then, I think I'm just looking for a door, maybe?
Yeah. Find yourself
I think that's a door there, right? Probably.
Might be the right one.
Oh, this thing.
Oh yeah.
This thing. I think you forgot about me, buddy. Okay, so... what is Eggman? The secret room leading to the Chow Garden.
Maybe the next chow.
I guess he might. You have 3 barrels now.
Laser blaster. Its blast damages enemies in a wide pattern.
How much of an upgrade, or does it just look better?
don't know how
Because
much
I
that
feel like
mask
I
should
was...
lock on.
I feel like I was doing set damage against bosses, right? I feel like I was also...
I guess it just does a wide spread. Which doesn't seem too much. You just lock on to things, but...
yeah.
Or maybe you can target more guys at once. I wasn't paying attention.
I
There's a
think I
limit on
could
that.
target a fair number of things before.
Or maybe your beam lasts longer, like in Adventure 2.
I came from... no, I came from down there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where is the raft?
Down on the right side.
That's just great.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have to say? Oh, that's right. That I was just thinking. That's a boat. I went to Station Square, that's why. The raft was on the other side. You lied to me. You said it was on the other side. It was not the same difference. So I need to find the Windstone and then go to Windy Valley?
Do you remember where the wind's from?
No, they didn't tell me. They put it in different spots. I'm going to guess by Tails' workshop because I think it was there one time before.
I think that's always where it's been. Just on his doorstep.
I'm not entirely sure that that is correct.
And then the ice one's always in that Casino Valley. Casino Alley, not Valley.
In Hooker Back Alley. Hooker Alley. That's...
On his doorstep.
I'm just looking to make sure I don't miss anything.
He received it through the postal service.
Pick up.
The design must mean something. But what?
You made fun of me in Metroid Prime.
Back where now?
To your right. Right there.
Is this where it's...
Yeah.
I guess I'm confusing it with the Stinking Ice Cave.
You gave me flack for getting lost in Metroid Prime, and then this place that has 2 caves you can go into, and every time you
Listen,
hook
this
the
is
wrong
very,
turn.
very unspecific.
You got an extra 40 seconds. That's not good.
Mission failed.
Did I say mission failed or mission fatal? You probably could back in the frickin' 90s. What?
You had no rings.
I thought I grabbed one.
You scooted past
Hmm.
it.
Oh, that's the guy from Dragon Ball. It's Matt Mercer.
Is he the guy in the red shirt?
No.
Is that Jiren in the red shirt?
Yeah, that's Jiren.
Oh, is Hit the purple guy?
Yeah, he's the purple guy who's like, I can stop timer. I think that was his thing. He stopped time. It was really cool.
Well, he could be Goku.
No one can beat Goku. He's the most powerful who ever lived. Don't you know that?
Is he
The
stronger
reason
than-
why they
did
don't-
finish that?
The reason why they don't put him in Smash Brothers because she'd always win because he could punch the universe out of existence.
Did he finish Super?
They did, but then I think they unfinished it. They're like, we can do more.
Can Goku beat Beerus now?
Maybe if he does Ultra Instinct, because Ultra Instinct just means you punch things.
It's your friend.
I'm going to liberate him.
Is Whis stronger than Beerus?
Yeah.
But Goku can't beat Whis.
Whis is the most powerful. He's apparently really strong. I think I shot him twice before his HP filled up. So it filled up and then immediately went down. It's hard for it to keep up. I did him a favor.
Oh, that was your mission, to kill your brother.
Complete.
I had to do that like 5 times. I thought he only
Well,
had 5 stages.
I'm gonna say probably not, because you don't got that many levels left. Okay. You know where you go now?
I have a guess. Can I go there? Won't the icy thing not be there?
But there's something else in there besides the ice.
Hmm.
Maybe a stage you just did.
What?
With Knuckles?
Red Mountain?
Yeah.
Okay.
The best one.
What time is it?
It's
Mode
8:30.
Oh, okay. They probably want food. Would you like to feed the cats?
Is it just the wet food?
Yeah. Just pull one of them out. Plop it in the bowls and plop them down. And I'll go to Red Canyon, I guess.
You gotta shoot the monkey.
What? The friendly monkey that waves at me? Well, that's cool.
He's like the gatekeeper.
Oh, one of those. Anyway, I'm destroying 04. Why? I don't know. His motivation is a little unclear. I guess it's because there's animals inside each of them and he wants to free the animals. He doesn't care about the robots, but he is kind of also killing the robots. I don't know. It's a Sonic game. Maybe I should not question story in it too much. Especially all the way back there. I think this might have been the first time they tried to do much in the way of story, wasn't it? There were some implications with Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Such as Knuckles not understanding what lying is. But... yeah. I'd say Adventure 2 is much better, but 1, I don't know if it's much of a contest, and 2, I don't know. I feel like I have very large nostalgia goggles for that game in particular. Which way do I go? Oh, the way where all of the things that say hit are. Let's see, come on. Why did I blow that up? Oh, there was a secret passage, that's why. And here I thought they were just asking me to blow up random things. All the extra shooting seems a little unnecessary. It kind of feels like they were really happy with the whole lock-on system, which does not work nearly as well as in some of the other games. They're just like, look, we'll give them a bunch of stuff to lock onto. It's the only way to show off how good our programming is. The way we... Is that you? Baby Boo? I don't know Greek letters. At least not many Greek letters. It is still funny that the HP bar cannot keep up with how many times I'm shooting him. Sonic Adventure 2 is just Sonic Adventure 1, but they actually fixed all of the crap they were trying to do in this. The lock-on works better, Sonic actually controls better. Did they, when they redid Sonic Adventure 2 for the GameCube, did they really fix anything up, or it was just kind of a port with some extra, multiplayer crap thrown in, right?
Port with new Chow features, the battle mode.
I'm just wondering, did they really fix the physics up that much? Am I giving this game crap for having crappy, physics, but the original...
I think
crap,
the original Sonic Adventure 2 was fine.
Okay. Because I have not played it, is the whole thing. I've only played the GameCube port, so if they fixed that up but they didn't fix this one up, I might be like, man, this is crap, when really it's the same thing.
I've only ever played the GameCube one.
Perhaps aboard
on
the
Steam.
egg carrier.
Modded.
That was such a big deal. I pooped my britches because it was like Sega versus Mario Nintendo, and then all of a sudden they're like, hey, Sonic Advance Game Boy, and also some other stuff.
We're best friends.
Sonic Adventure 2. I mean, it was like a real 180. It was honestly kind of crazy when they stopped making consoles. Do I just go back and fight Beta now, or do I need to go to another level and fight the other two guys?
The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
You congratulate yourself on killing 2 of your brothers. But you
I
assume
rescued them, allegedly.
They must be on the egg carrier. Go back to the egg carrier via the rack and scan the crack and locate my main hot shelter.
Oh, that place where Big did his final level.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of. They improved some stuff. Well, I don't know if I want to say improved, but they added a good bit of stuff. To
I
it.
mean, maybe I just haven't played it in a while, but I think Sonic controls horribly in this. Whereas in Adventure 2, I don't remember having much trouble, honestly.
He controls fine for the most part. It gets a little tricky in
Space?
Space is tricky for Shadow because they try to like change gravity at points. Same with Crazy Gadget for Sonic. But Pyramid is probably the jankiest stage for Sonic just because they tie so many things to the B button. And they want you to pick up keys, throw keys, fight guys, all while tying everything to one button. But it still is fine.
Okay, yeah, I should probably play that again at some point. Just
Watch stream. It's not that long.
if you know what you're doing.
I know what I'm doing. I can
Game
show
Grumps.
you.
Game Grumps still haven't beaten it.
I can. Why did you do that?
Was it down here or was it?
Oh, I don't. You seem confident about coming down here.
Well, then I saw the door and I was like, I should really try that door. But it might have been the other door that I couldn't open down there.
I forget what a hot shelter is.
Yeah. There's.
I can show you speed run strats.
Yeah, I think it. It is not
No,
this.
that's the way you got into Skydeck from the bottom.
Okay. Though yeah, I watched like one VTuber start to play. I think I watched her play through the entire thing actually. But like right away, she immediately started doing some like crazy crap with Sonic when she started playing through Adventure 2. And I'm like, oh, they actually know what they're doing. Okay, what a rare,
Oh, there it is.
what a rare treat for streams. Yeah. I think I rescued 2 of them.
Oh, now the monkeys are attacking.
Well, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not their friend anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
You've betrayed your father.
Inuyasha, why have you betrayed me? Was that the line? It was something like that. I remember Kikyo saying it a lot. You've never watched.
I've never watched it.
But you... Well, that's because I said, wasn't it? I did.
Yeah. The
How did
line
you-
was Inuyasha.
Why did you betray me? Yeah. Well, that does make sense. Although, the voice actor for Inuyasha in the Battle Network anime, he voices Burner Man. And I think at least one other person too, but it's more of a bit role. Whereas Burner Man's like an actual villain type person, right? And it's just like so bizarre just hearing him do anything besides Inuyasha.
Oh, I know how to play Sonic Adventure 2 like a cool kid. I have A ranks on everything except half the Crazy Gadget, half of Final Rush, and half. Well, not even half of Final Rush. I think I'm missing 1 for Final Rush, and then like 2 for Final Chase.
But you're still getting closer, right? Like you got a few more emblems since I saw you on Sunday, and you were like, ugh, this
Maybe?
level with its jank crap.
I don't know if I've played it since.
That's a shame.
I know Final System.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't mind playing it at some point, though. It's a game that is actually not overrated. I don't think, but I'm sure some people would say that.
What if Sega's better? Well, I guess it depends what you consider a Sega game. Atlas makes some.
Oh, you're
bangers.
talking about like, is Persona 5?
I forget when Sega acquired Atlas. So, like, I guess the old ones are now considered Sega's too.
They bought them. Although I
So,
guess
like,
they
they're
wouldn't
all
be
Sega now?
originally published. But yeah, what was that? I think I lost my train of thought on something. I don't know what. Oh, that's right. I was watching. Well, I was just listening to
I think
a stream, right? Where I guess I can shoot the thing. Okay, that's good to know. I'll remember that. I don't need to, but I'll remember that. But yeah, it was like listening to a stream, right? The guy was just kind of talking, and I think his audience was giving him crap for not liking Majora's Mask or something. And, you know, and he's like, I know, it's a good game, but something, something, I'm too smooth-brained or something like that. I can't remember what exactly he said. But I think he did say it was probably a little too complicated for him, like, you know, when he was younger, because it was like a tricky game for kids with all the time management and everything. And I'm just like, how dare you give him crap for not liking Majora's Mask? Like, so many people did not like Majora's... Like, I don't even know how, like, what exactly to make of it. Oh, the train came back. But, like, I remember people really, really, really liking Ocarina of Time and then not being as big on Majora's Mask. And I remember telling one person that, like, my favorite was, you know, like, of the Zelda games was Majora's Mask, and... he raised an eyebrow, but once I explained, he's kind of like, okay, no, that's valid. Because I just like subquests and everything, right? And there's so much optional crap I can do in that game. Which I'm into. But, like, you know. I don't know if people actively liked, well, disliked. What?
Where are you at?
Did I win?
I guess.
Yep. I don't know if people actively disliked Majora's Mask or if it was just that Ocarina was the bigger deal. But I remember it not being, like, the greatest Zelda game of all time, like a lot of people consider it now, right? Like, yeah, greatest of all time would be Breath of the Wild, according to the vast majority, so I shouldn't even say that. But people are like, that was always my favorite, and it's one of those, like, it wasn't, though. I remember talking to, like, one other guy that, you know, a bit older than me, who's also into games. I'm like,
What happened here?
but, you know, like, I asked him, I'm like, hey, you were, like, you know, more cognizant of this sort of thing. Did people like Majora's Mask when it came out? And he's like, oh, no, they hated it. And I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I tend to...
That's, like... that's just, like, a thing, though. Pretty much every game becomes, like, a classic after so many years, regardless of how many people, like, you constantly bemoan it with Pokemon.
Yeah, people. I love Gen 5. That's how I am with a lot of game series. Gen 5 is my favorite Pokemon. Wind Waker is my favorite Zelda. Echoes is my favorite
So,
Effie.
the most popular game in their series, but 10 years after the fact.
Yeah.
That
After
was
getting-
always my favorite!
After
And that's when
just
you do,
getting-
like, the thing where, you know, people bring up, like, racist or homophobic tweets from, like, 10 years ago. And you're just like, excuse me. Excuse me, I've looked it up, and it actually, you say that this game is made of butts. You said it. It's in your tweet. Is this your profile from 10 years ago?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with disliking them. It's just sometimes you get kicked in school for liking Gen 5, and then years later people are like, I really like Gen 5. It's like, I remember when you were like, I love Gen 4. Gen 5 is for the stupid poopers. It's you called me a stupid pooper, and look where we are now.
Yeah, no, I do completely get that. There are so many times, like, it's not wrong to have changing taste, but it's a little annoying when the people who made fun of you for liking something are now, you know, like, jumping on the bandwagon. I totally get that. It happened with superheroes. It happened with just, like, Nintendo in general.
Kind of anime in general.
Well,
too.
that... I think that's, like, a generational thing. But I just mean, like... And I don't know, maybe it was around here, but I think I've talked several times about how frickin', you know, like... I got so much crap for having a GameCube instead of an Xbox or PlayStation 2, right?
You're looking at his hands like they are stained red with murder.
And now people are just
cannot
like,
be forgiven.
that's the best console.
Beta.
That's the best, you know. Oh, I love GameCube. And it's like, you didn't.
I don't know.
You made fun of me, but you always wanted me to bring over the freaking GameCube so we could play Melee. But But I don't know. This is where we start talking like bitter old people. Back in my day, we were made fun of for liking these things, and now you kids can just play your Splatoon 3 and no one bats an eye. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it was. And there were 4 of them, but Gamma was one of the 4. That's where my mix-up was. So I'm like, yeah, there were a line of 4 of them. It's like, no. The final 4, it was me.
Was orange changed at all, or did you just notice that?
Nah, it was only purple and freaking beta. How do I... You gotta be...
Try now.
Maybe.
After he does this big dash.
You had a bunch of stuff after me. This is gonna be another one that takes slightly longer then. But then again, I complained. I was like, oh my gosh. I pushed the button 3 times and the boss is dead, and... I mean, this isn't bad. It's fine. It's a fine boss.
Like, remember when you fought him the first time and you just kind of shot him in the face? Now you can't.
It's not that easy. Do your thing. Do your thing where you attempt to attack me. Oh god, he's got the Kamehameha.
I just want to get back to Octopath 2. I've not played a lot of anything this week, just for Final.
You know how I said, like, the New York thing, like, surprised me? Where I was like, I had to go sometime this month, and then Aaron's just like, so anyway. Here's what we're gonna do, and I was like, oh god. Like, I started the week feeling so good, right? Because I'm like, yeah, I'll get this done, this done, and this done. I might actually get, like, my script for my video done early this week, right? Because I have some, like, I have 2 really solid ideas. Neither of which I ended up using, by the way. But I'm like, I'll do this, I'll do that, and you know what? I might even try to get back to Splatoon. I think the Splatfest is coming up for, you know, like the Zelda one, right?
What is this? Oh, courage, wisdom, or power?
Yeah. I don't feel a strong affinity with any of them, so I probably would have just gone wisdom. But, although that feels pretentious as hell to do.
Ah, yes, I am the smart one.
I don't want to side with Ganondorf. He's a butt. And courage, I don't know.
He's basic.
So, you know, I was thinking of going with that, and then, you know, I found out I was going to New York, and I'm like, okay, I will get my video done really quick. Brandon, when you stay, you know, like, when you hang out on Wednesday, would you mind streaming with me? I will punch this video out really fast. I will have no time to finish 100%ing Battle Network 1. And yeah, because, like, Monday night, I did play some stuff just for myself on Monday, but it was, like, late that night that I got the news. It was one of those nights where it's like, I'm going to get a lot of things done. It's one of those, like, I'm exhausted from work. I'm going to do not much.
No.
That ends up happening a lot. I'm not sure if you're ever like that, where it's like, this is my day, this is my free day to get things done, and then you just kind of, you're just like, I can't. I just need to take a day to lie on the floor.
I haven't had any super free days in a while, though, just with school, gym, and work, and all that.
Yeah, I'll probably try to get some exercising done tonight. Assuming this doesn't take too long to beat the final boss.
We're just before 9, and we got, like, one dude to fight. Gamma's not doing it. Did that birdie just fly out of him? Oh,
Yeah.
he's the parent.
Well, it, like... Was Gamma the robot that was programmed? Or was it the bird inside of him that was, like, brainwashed or something, right? Was
Who
Gamma...
the mom?
That's the dad.
Yeah, who was mom?
You might have mixed up some order... You might have mixed up the order of operations.
Oh, mom didn't fly out yet? She'll fly out of...
Yeah. This is a very weird little tale, I guess, as it were.
It's kind
But yeah, no, the mom was in Gamma. So all the birds are freed.
Dad was in Beta,
Yeah. Dad was a beta and he's gonna get cuffed.
so Gamma's a lady.
Yes, I suppose so. Maybe. I don't know. I remember that. It took like 1 minute, and that was with me dying at the very end once. Ay, ay, ay.
Almost, I'm guessing by 9:30 we'll probably be done. I don't know
It
how
won't take
much.
long, and then I can do a freaking. I can do a few things. Isn't yet. I still need to decide on what I'm actually taking along, but once like Aaron shows up, I don't know if he's showing up like tonight or tomorrow, and then we're taking a trip in. But yeah, I'm probably going to ask his opinion on it's like, do I take my Switch? Do I not take my Switch? Yeah, I was like, I just want that for leisure time, right? Or downtime. He's like, I don't think we're gonna have that much of that. And I'm just there thinking, it's like, I can't imagine, you know, like if I'm awake for about 16 hours a day, I can't imagine wandering around New York for, you know, that many hours. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a few things planned, don't get me wrong, and I gotta look up some ideas too. But like the whole thing is, like, I cannot imagine, like, you know, because even when I would go to conventions, there would be times where I'd just be either standing around with nothing to do, or if it was for, you know, like a place where we were staying over, we'd go back to the room and we'd screw around with something, right? Like a video game or whatever. So, you know, like, I can't imagine us not having some time where I'm just sitting around and being like, well, we gotta play that.
Play Fire Emblem Heroes on your phone. Woo.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play any mobile games. Although Pokemon Go might be interesting in New York. Or it might get me hit by a tractor trailer. I don't know. I feel like there were stories about people totally eating it playing Pokemon Go. And also trespassing. Which, that reminds me of like a really crazy... I guess there's two stories like this. Right? But there was like one kid who, like, went up, I don't know if he rung the bell or not, so maybe I shouldn't talk about that, but he went up to the wrong house and he got shot, was like the long and short of it, right? But there was like some guy who apparently some little girl went up and rang his doorbell and he's like, it's 2023. Don't be ringing people's doorbells. I had my 16 gauge loaded or whatever. And it's one of those like, it's a freaking doorbell.
That could have been a Jehovah's Witness. Or the mailman.
That's like the whole thing. Like, and he's like staunchly like, well, you know, she was just looking for a cat and I might have threatened her a little bit, but, you know, I didn't shoot her or anything. I did not threaten, you know, like I didn't threaten her with death. I just told her not to do it again. And it was like a real thing where he's like, people should not be ringing your doorbell. And I'm like, that's the way you do it. If I, you know, walked into a house and I couldn't, you know, like, the part where you get your shotgun is if I don't see you through, like, you know, your front door, so I go around to the side of the house and start peeking in your windows.
Or I just walk in.
Like, if I'm ringing your doorbell, that is me saying, no need to be alarmed, citizen. I am at your door. I am alerting you to my presence so that I might speak with you. Like, the most, like, the least shady way you can go onto somebody's property is to walk up to the front door and ring the damn doorbell or knock. Like, if you don't want people ringing your doorbell, why the hell do you have a doorbell? Do you know what that's for? That's like one of those things that it worries me because somebody is so clearly in the wrong, right? And they're just like, no, you guys are the crazy ones. I'm like, no. There we go.
No.
There we go. The flickies are free. That story just like frickin'... I don't know. I was tilting my head at it. There's some strange things going on in the world, but I kind of hope that that's one of those that we can just be like, let's agree that this guy is a fucking nut job. Let's set aside our differences, please.
I did the assault. I didn't do the battery. I just pointed the gun, said I could have shot you. No
Yeah.
harm done. One more story.
Select your character.
Oh my god, it's a question mark, but you just told me it was Supersonic.
But what does he look like?
I imagine he's Sonic but gold and with poofier hair. Did I not hit it? Oh, I did hit it. It's really thinking about this. I'm just gonna go into a cutscene, right? It's not gonna make me walk around the Mystic Ruins, do a bunch of exposition, and then finally fight.
That's why you don't let Big drive. That is crashed.
I mean, we got it back if it would have blown up on the ship.
Yeah.
Knuckles! I thought you got your things back!
Lost the emerald again, my bad, guys.
What would the physics be like on that? Like, the continent, for one, would shatter, right? If we can,
Yeah.
we didn't even call it a continent, but the island would shatter.
Probably
And, like,
not
anybody
good.
standing on it, like, what would it do? Would you just be, like, slammed into the floor as your momentum kept going, or would you be thrown off? Excuse me, physicist. If I were standing on Angel Island when it fell...
I guess it's kind of like those drop tower things. You get to the bottom, and then it just suddenly stops you, like...
Yeah, but those are limited, right?
Yeah.
It's not dropping me... Like, I don't know how high up in the air Angel Island is. Should I look it up? How high does Angel Island float above the Earth's surface?
It probably wouldn't be good
The
for
Master
you,
Emerald
but...
is where it belongs.
Knuckles is fine. He's cool.
But Angel Island is still falling.
No, it fell.
This doesn't make
It's in the ocean right now.
Wait, he got the other emeralds? I guess he did scoop them up.
Well, good on him.
that I brought back with me have something to do with what's happening.
What if you just chucked them into the ocean? Just like, well, these seem to be the problem factor here. I'm just gonna get rid of them.
Everything you criticized Knuckles for, he has now solved in this little story. You're like, why didn't he pick them up? He picked them up. Why didn't he figure out what they were for with Sonic? He's taking them to Sonic to figure out what to do with them.
Why did he let Dr. Eggman talk him into dumb stuff?
That was...
Not solved.
Oh...
Listen, if he doesn't get all of the emeralds, we're not really gonna have much of a grand finale. He needs to screw this one up. We're all counting on him.
Sonic is not over! What are you doing?
He saw his credits. He has every reason to believe that it's over.
Yep, I'm all done here.
Hey there, Tails! Did you find the tornado too?
Some stupid
mind
dumbass
that.
cat stole it.
Tails was
Also,
on
he
ice.
left it on the ship. Why would he expect to be able to find it again?
Maybe he checked the ruins of the ship?
And he's just like, well, I'm sure it wasn't thrown off when it hit surface.
Yeah.
I'm sure somebody must have moved it. I left it right here when it was in the sky.
You're back at your favorite character.
Oh god, you're right. I think I go this way, right?
Yeah, that's where it showed you the plane. So I imagine that's where...
Well, I'm supposed to be looking for... No!
Aren't you looking
Angel
for the
Island is
tornado?
falling. I was thinking Angel Island was in this direction, but I think it's up. I go to the Winter Rock place,
Yeah, and go past it if that's where you want to go.
I think?
I was thinking they're talking about a tornado, but maybe
No,
not.
he said it's terrible, Angel Island is falling again.
Oh.
So I gotta go and be like, hey, how's it going? How's it going, bros?
You can spin dash, that'd be faster.
Would I enjoy it?
Spin dashing for fun.
Also, how did this bridge get built?
Magic,
Because it fell.
magic,
So they built the bridge so they could get over here.
when it falls.
And then it went back up, which would hypothetically destroy the bridge that's attached to it.
No.
And then it fell again. And now I'm walking on the bridge.
It's a magic
Well, that would certainly be a decent explanation. Am I supposed to go? Tails came to me and was like, "It's terrible. Angel Island is."
Oh, you go talk to Knuckles and Eggman.
Oh, okay. I wasn't on the right part of Angel Island. That's my bad. I was about to have you. I was like, look, do I just go back to?
Knuckles got his butt kicked.
Sorry. Knuckles and Eggman. What happened here?
He stole my
I
Chaos,
care about you both equally.
and Chaos is still alive.
What?
What?
Ah, he's not gonna get away with this.
I recognize that line. Did they port it over to something? Why do I know the
Chaos is a fearsome beast.
he's not gonna get away with this with that exact candor?
No need to explain. We'll get on it. Tails?
Why?
What?
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
Listen,
I know you're in a
Tikal.
rush, but
Listen, Tikal, we need this to be the last lore drop, okay?
check out this sick movie I made.
This place. It looks familiar.
What if she just showed me all of them? Like at the same time, it's like, just in case you forgot any of this, it's like, no! God, please! Rolling around at the... Okay.
Get out of my way!
No way!
It's much more textured than the
I
rest.
won't obey!
I'm not sure that was like that earlier either.
Power! It's power for the people! And they are your people too, you know! We must get that emerald!
Greed is our enemy. Once it's
Yeah.
got, you will always want more. Please don't do this. I beg you.
Bah! I don't listen to the words of a child!
Did he have his eyes closed
I was
earlier
gonna
too?
say, are his eyes supposed to just be closed the whole time?
It's symbolic because he's blinding himself to the truth. He refuses to look at the monster he's become.
It's like Oedipus. The blind man is the one who sees.
Did they kill the babies or did they just kind of run over the babies? Were they very fragile?
It was with their elite warrior chows.
Also, is Tikal the only female?
I don't know.
Because maybe you want to be at least a little nice.
Maybe
to the
the other
only person.
females are at home. This is ancient times. Maybe the Knuckles don't have female warriors.
Yes. Huh. Well, that sucked.
So the chows are just a race of baby people protected by a blue puddle man.
Maybe they came from space too.
All right?
I think so. Oh my gosh!
You're Sonic the Hedgehog! I'm a big fan! Oh, that was a bad oh my gosh. That was my people are committing atrocities. Oh my gosh.
There could be a bad oh my gosh to your Sonic the Hedgehog. He's had some stinkers.
Oh no.
It is really dumb. It is really dumb where they're like, okay, you're back in control, walk 5 feet.
Oh wow.
Listen, we've established this is probably the best any of their facial animations have been. You need to stop.
Stop him!
She looks darn passable right now.
She killed one person. The rest killed 3 people. She's innocent.
Well, I'm just saying, if you had a murderer and a serial killer on the loose, who would you rather arrest first?
That was okay, that answered a question.
He is not having a good day.
They do just kind of stand there half asleep.
We gotta go after the last emerald.
Lead the
Would have been really funny had he used that to steal one of the emerald, like Eggman, right? He's like, "You okay, son? Well, I'm just gonna take
You should
this."
launch yourself off that ramp. It looks very promising.
I think I need to go up here. Did I need to go up here? He said that I need to see a man about an emerald, right?
I wasn't listening. I thought you were listening. You were the playing
You
the
were
game.
talking. I can. I absolutely can just jump off the end of the world.
Oh, that was correct. Maybe.
The train headed for station.
No, I have no idea.
Oh.
I probably want to go to Station Square because I'm pretty sure the final fight happens in Station Square.
Yeah. To call back to the
And if it's not Station Square, I might ask you to peek at the walkthrough again.
Sonic's idle animation? Have we seen Sonic's idle animation?
I mean, I can have him not do anything for a second. That's totally... I'm gonna have him face the camera.
What if he
Super
pranked us and he doesn't do anything?
Well... That might be better than if he did do something. Yeah, just, yeah.
Sonic is lounging around. Walk right, check everything on fire. Run forward, Tails picks up,
Better get
hop
going.
into the mine cart. Go
Okay,
away
he's
from
doing
the
something,
mine
by the way.
What's he doing?
He's looking around.
What is it? What? Did you already do that?
Yeah, go outside. It said I go outside and I'm impressed by... Wait, what did I miss a
Go
step?
to the lake and hop in the mine cart. Just as Eggman beams up the last
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be...
Oh, because there's a Chaos Emerald in the plane.
Okay.
Remember?
Yeah, vaguely.
Tails was like, I did a Chaos Emerald to power the plane.
I need infinite power to power my plane. Couldn't just get a normal car battery. I mean, a normal car battery probably wouldn't quite cut it, but still. I feel like that's a little gratuitous. No, I'm never gonna grab any. I'm not doing, like... If we play Sonic Adventure 2, I will do Chow stuff.
Yeah, so let's get the Chaos Emerald and leave.
I was kind of hoping we'd save the plane too, but alright, Sonic. Oh, man.
No, he's got the last emerald.
Now what do we do?
Gee, that was a good idea.
Blue skies.
And a battle? That's a good song.
Is that a Fire Emblem track?
It is. From
Okay.
Three Houses.
I boop him. On the snoot.
This boss is ranked as medium hard.
Were any of them considered hard?
Viper.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think Viper was hard. I think it was obnoxious.
Viper was cool. Uh-oh, everything's flooding.
What's the strategy for that? Listens, this is going to be really unpleasant. You're not going to have any fun. But if you want to complete the game, you do need to beat this guy.
Wait, so...
Everybody's dead.
Eggman stole the emerald and then immediately gave it to Chaos even though he's mad at Chaos? How did
I
Chaos
was
get that
questioning the
emerald?
same thing. But, like, everybody's dead, right? Or did everybody go on vacation?
Is he water or is he goop?
I think he's like a water creature that kind of semi-solidifies.
Because, like, when he's in the water, he's different than the water. It's kind of cool looking.
Yeah.
That monster is a real menace.
No, this is not a flashback Sonic. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't know how you... That's gonna cost a lot of money to repair all that city.
It's kind of a shame that Chaos doesn't do anything in Sonic Forces, isn't it? they have a lame fight with Zavok. The fake Shadow eats it from real Shadow. And then you have an actual, like, oh, yeah, pretty decent fight, I think, with, like, you know, Metal Sonic, right?
I don't remember.
But Chaos, they're just like, ah, Metal Sonic, Zavok, Shadow, Chaos, the big four bad guys, and they're taking orders from Infinite, and it's one of those, like, listen, Chaos isn't actually going to do anything.
Eggman was very confident. He was like, I was prepared for this contingency.
Do I need to
and
look
then
up?
immediately gets blasted out of the sky.
Actually, the supposed tractor beam, was that Eggman or was it Chaos? Because it was, like, blue, right?
I thought it was yellow.
Do I need to look up a plot summary and be like, okay, so Eggman steals the 7th Chaos Emerald, feeds it to Chaos, so that way, when he kicks Chaos's ass, Chaos will know that he was no match for Eggman. Okay.
What did he do that for? Oh, he used their power.
Yeah.
So now he's just discarding them.
Master Emerald now.
How can that
Oh, she's here now.
She was also sealed, I believe.
Oh.
his heart will still remain?
It won't change how... So this is why the song is what it is.
He'll just be trapped forever.
What choice do we have?
We can let a few more thousand people die if it'll brighten his day.
Oh, the team's all here. This is even more epic than Avengers Infinity War Endgame.
Here, take this.
Oh, Gamma. Hey, man. What?
Kinda. I guess that is why that specific bird is here, isn't it? The Flicky.
Use the negative power of the emeralds.
What?
Sonic, you should be able to harness their real.
That's a thing?
Listen.
If you use the emeralds with bad vibes, you get really strong. But if you use them with good vibes, you get really strong. Everybody loves him.
We're not dead. The toilet just overflowed really hard.
Positive feelings toward each other can make them work.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously, are the people just hanging out in their blown out buildings and they're just like, Sonic?
I mean, what do you do when your entire city's flooded? You're not driving away. The
I mean,
streets are water.
I get that. I'm just not sure how they lived is the whole thing.
Oh, he's ready to kick some aquatic butt.
Hey,
Oh, his eyes turn red. I never noticed that. His eyes turn blood red. Perfect.
I would sing along, but I'm worried about
Yes.
being out of sync. But I do really like this song. So anyway, that just happened. Okay, no, I must resist.
Hit him in the gut. Oh, swim up him and hit him in the face.
Play like... I won't say it's too dumbed down, but it's a bit simpler. Like, you play just like a shorter version of this in Sonic Generations. So I know what I'm doing. I do need rings, though. Well, I'm staying, like, consistently just over 50.
The insurance companies are crying right now.
Yeah, they are. Actually, this is not covered within our policy. Natural disasters. So if this were a man, you know, like a normal flood, heck, even a man-made flood. And then Dr. Eggman walks in and he's like, well, technically, I made this happen. I swear to God. I swear to God, if that is the final boss.
Maybe it wasn't dumbed down for generations. Oh, okay. Phase 2.
Okay, they are running the risk of this being too drawn out. Like, I
guess now he's doing different attacks.
I don't know what's happening.
You do gotta go fast. You got approximately
But I want these
40
rings.
Yeah, that does.
A little
Give you
bit.
time back.
Okay. Okay. Now, did they take away my thunder rain? Did they take away open your heart?
It's more dramatic this way.
It's
You
not
better
supposed.
hope you get rings back for hitting him. Oh, you weren't going fast enough.
Well, he's kind of projectile spamming. It's like when you play me in Smash and I'm as being Mega Man. He's kind of doing the thing where he just shoots charge shots out at me.
Now you know how it feels.
Hey,
I don't play Sonic.
Mega Man's epic.
I swing pointy sticks around.
I don't know how much better that is. I think a lot of people do take issues with swordies.
I just really like Fire Emblem.
Didn't think so. I have 11 rings. Alright.
Rings in hand, something like
7 rings in hand, speed through nights with feet in sand. Why was the section that they were playing the song I like the shortest bit?
because it's dramatic now.
I don't want drama, I want epic action with butt rock. This is not butt rock.
They have drama and action. Serpent eating its own tail is rad.
Okay. I'm sure after a few times this will make sense, right? But right now it just seems like he's putting down more fire than I can get around.
You only have 9 rings though, so you only lost like 2. Net loss of 2 anyways. You got like a speed up button or something maybe?
No, I just hold forward and hope that I go in the right direction. He is a spammy bastard. I'm dying now.
Everyone's dead after all that cheering for you.
When you reach maximum speed, you'll turn into a
You get to hear your song again!
with a chance to attack chaos.
I hit him 3 times in the actual fun section. I guess I should just... Because, yeah, they carry over, so I shouldn't be like, I should conserve rings for when I really need it. I already, you know...
Really need it.
Well, I just mean I can always use them.
Yeah.
Well, we get to enjoy this song for exactly 30 seconds. Like, I was looking forward to this. I'm just gonna throw this out there. I was like, it's gonna play that awesome song. It's gonna be just like an action-packed thing. I probably won't clip into some weird stuff. It'll probably be epic.
I thought you were going fast.
No. Can I restart? Because I feel like this is not going well enough for me to have a fighting chance. Go real slowly and collect all the rings. Nice. 35. That's not nice. Can I? Yeah. Yeah, full sack of life. At this point, what is it gonna do? Game over me and make me go right back into it?
Go back to the beginning of the game.
Well, at that point, we watch somebody else's playthrough. Oh my gosh. Freaking Butterfeet.
That looks cool. I don't think so.
Don't think what? That I'm going fast enough?
Yeah, I think you need like the speed ramp. Almost.
I got plenty of rings, so I'm wondering if I should keep with it or just... Well, if I were gonna mess up on a spot, the one where it's playing frickin' butt rock would be the spot that I would go for. Okay, I got caught on something, so I don't think that's worth it.
Perfect chaos.
Well, at least I got the name right. I was asking at the beginning, remember? I was like, hey, final boss is called Perfect Chaos, right? And you're like, yeah, it's Perfect Chaos or Absolute Chaos. It's a chaos. Yeah. Yay! I did it once.
Now do it or do it 2 more times.
Yes.
And then do it a question mark amount.
Yeah, I guess I just gotta concentrate on dodging more than stinking, you know. Getting rings.
You did it that time.
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
You didn't just click through the platform.
Yeah, the programmers are pretty good. The thing that I don't get is why don't the rings restock themselves, right? Well, like every time I'm going back through like the same area, I think for the most part, right? And with rings going to be a serious issue, why don't they just restock so that it's not like, okay,
I think they did.
this
Maybe
many?
not, though.
Maybe they do in between here. I'm hoping, because that's going to be vital.
How many hits you get? 3
I'll let you
again?
know if I get one of them in.
I'm guessing 4.
Yeah, I think they do restock them here. Darn it. I was at least making the attempt to dodge.
Oh.
I think I screwed up. I think I lose.
You went farther up than I thought you would.
Yeah, given that I just did one homing attack to build up speed.
I think you can still do it if you get rings real well.
I think you could do it if you're good at the game. So, still feeling confident?
No, I think it's still possible.
Anything is possible with Barbie. Are you gonna see the Barbie movie?
Probably not.
I thought I clipped on too many things, but
3 again?
yeah, it looks like 3, so it'll be 6 total unless there is a 3rd stage. Which would mean that the Egg Viper would take more hits. Okay, I have gone around exactly all of the rings.
You got 1.
Well, sit and wait for the game over.
No.
Just gonna throw this out there, guys. You gave me the emeralds, and that was cool. Could you toss me some rings? The bad thing is gonna be if it sours me on Open Your Heart. If I'm just like, oh yeah, this is the song that played during the first stage that I had to continually redo because the second stages were made of butt cheeks.
Did you have to watch that one McDonald's documentary several times in school?
Super Size Me?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I don't think I've ever seen it.
Oh, well, in one part, he's like, jokingly, of course, but he's like, instead of giving toys to the kids when they come in, parents should be smacking their kids as they drive past the McDonald's, so it builds bad memories with it and they don't want to go there. And that's they're kind of smacking you outside the McDonald's right now.
Doesn't remind me. I don't know if it was like a Dr. Phil thing or something. I just remember seeing like some sort of like reality TV thing where the guy was trying to just redo Super Size Me and call it Super Size Me 2, as in like also, and it's one of those like, nobody needs this. Somebody already did it.
Research there. We know it's terrible for you.
Like I feel like that didn't even need to be a movie, if I'm being honest. What happens if you eat McDonald's every day for like 3 months? Oh, it's detrimental to your health. I would have never guessed that.
The second type probably just wants to eat McDonald's every day.
I think he was one of those, like, he wanted to do something creative, but he didn't have a creative bone in his body, so it's just like, what if I did the exact same thing that somebody else already did? Like, I want to say it was a Dr. Phil thing where, like, the wife brought him in, and he's like, he's delusional, he has terrible ideas, can you please tell him to be a responsible adult?
The other day he walked in and pitched me the idea of a Barbie movie. What's even going on?
People are happy with the prospect of the Barbie movie. I don't get it, but, like, to each their own. I'm not going to shit on you for wanting to see it. I will question it. I mean, no, they did not revive the stuff.
Maybe it's just on that first one platform.
But I like, I watched the Mario movie, so maybe I shouldn't talk. Some critics hated, fans loved. Meat Canyon did a video where he's like, he seemed to be criticizing people just like eating up the Mario movie, and it's one of those like, look, it was fun, okay? Was it the best and most cleverest movie that I'd ever seen in my entire existence? No, it wasn't. But you know what? I watched it, I thought, hey, I'm having a lovely time. And I think that's just fine. Yeah, neither am I.
Especially not Super Size Me anymore. I've seen that 3 times.
I think the only movie, like, in that sort of vein that I've seen is An Inconvenient Truth. Which...
I like documentaries. I'll put on documentaries all the time. Not that one anymore. 3 times against my will, I had to watch that movie. Documentary. Same gist.
Did I? Yes, I did.
One
But
more.
yeah, no, like, the Inconvenient Truth one was... Have you ever seen An Inconvenient Truth?
I've never heard of it.
Hey, that's a classic movie. You could beat me and I would eat McDonald's. That's a poor decision, but yeah, same. I will occasionally eat McDonald's, even if I know that I'm probably cutting years off my life. I don't think I have the speed, but we're gonna try it anyway.
Nope.
I have 10 rings to try and get this done. But like An Inconvenient Truth, like I've been told about it, but I was like kind of surprised by how many times in the movie Al Gore threw like a pity party for himself.
It's a movie about Al Gore?
Al Gore wrote it, and it was about climate change, and it's like, it's just pretty much like global warming, right?
Mm-hmm.
I really don't know how I'm supposed to get through like the spread shot with like frickin' Slippy McGee here.
Oh, you got clipped by a thing at the very end.
Well, then I'm dead. But like there was one part where he's like, something, 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 tobacco farm when I was a kid, something, 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 my cousin died. Something, 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 I lost the presidency to George Bush in like such and such a year, something, 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 and I'm just like, okay, I understand why you're upset about both of these things, right? Like, I'd be bummed too. How does this relate to global warming? And then,
Just
like,
wanted to call Bush out.
and then, like, not only that, but, like, screw it. I hate this so much.
You were good on rings. You were at 60 rings.
Yeah, but I kept on getting knocked back, and I wasn't gonna have the speed, so that was, like, a whole waste anyway. But, you know, like, the other thing that, like, got me, and it's one of those, like, I don't know if I can take any of this seriously, was it was shown in, I don't even remember what class. Like, it was a college class, though, right? And, like, the movie, like, ends, they're like, oh, let me show you the, you know, like, the emissions here and the emissions in China or whatever, right? Like, the emission standards. And it's like, the U.S. is lagging behind or something, right? Or maybe, no, we still would not be ahead of China, right? But it was like, we were supposedly doing worse than China. And then, like, a week later or something like that, we got shown another thing where it was just about, like, how bad emissions are in China. And it's like, this guy, it's showing about, you know, he's showing this guy that he's trying to sell a car to how it actually exceeds the emission standards. But what he didn't say is that these standards were from 5 years ago. And it's one of those, like, how are you gonna show me a video about how, like, the US has crappy emission standards, and then show me another video a few weeks later about how China, like, has the worst emissions in, like, you know, the frickin' world?
Yeah.
Like, you can't just show me two contradictory things. Maybe I just didn't understand the context of something and they weren't contradictory, but it always just struck me as, like, really weird.
Maybe they just meant like cars, because China doesn't have any cars. But they make up for that with just pumping them skies full of...
Yeah, smog is, like, a horrible thing. Like, I think people aren't supposed to go out after a certain point in the day because, like, the smog is just that bad.
And on certain days of the year, I'm pretty sure you have to wear, like, a little mask. Otherwise you'd get sick. Oh, okay.
Although I did hear that apparently we have fixed the ozone layer. Which I didn't know we could do. I thought we were just trying to prevent it from getting any worse.
Yeah.
But apparently the ozone layer is fixed, and they're calling this, you know, like, it's apparently like a call for climate change, where it's like, we fixed this, and I'm just like, wait, we did what?
Now don't mess it up again.
We can do that? Well, it was like, I guess whatever was busting it, we stopped using. And that, you know, it was able to repair itself. I hate this so damn much.
You were so excited.
Well, yeah, I was.
And then they took your music.
They took the music that I liked, they made the first part incredibly easy and anticlimactic, and then they're like, okay, now he's going to shoot out a bunch of attacks that you cannot dodge. It completely kills your momentum. Like, I feel very in control in Adventure 2, right? That feels like it's a little awkward at points, but I'm never just like, oh no, I'm screwed, right? Like, it's almost like a victory lap in that, right? But like with this, momentum feels bad. They throw so much crap at you. Anything stops your momentum, like, at all. Oh, did you just not walk into the, you know, like, walk onto that correctly? Well, you got, aye. This is not their finest work. I'll say it.
Was not their worst work.
No. And that's kind of its own topic. Oh. That was me. I'll admit it.
I'm pretty sure when you have the blue swirl in front of you is when they make it the whole way up.
I think I've sometimes fudged it with gold, but I'm not 100%.
Where's all the water go?
I don't know, in like the frickin' toilet. Like,
They just
I really
flush.
don't get this though, like, at all. Why would they make like this awesome, like, 5-minute song and then they're like, okay, this part of the battle where it plays, it takes you like 30 seconds to, oh, it took me almost a minute, I'm sorry. And then they're like, okay, this incredibly dull, generic sounding thing that could be for any sort of, like, you know, any sort of apocalyptic movie or whatever, that's gonna take, like, the part of the battle where, you know, it might take you a while because he's gonna projectile spam you.
I cannot comment on most other supersonic bosses being way harder than this. I have not played enough Sonics. I like Adventure 2 a lot, and that's about as far as I go. I played Lost
They're
World.
normally pretty good.
Oh, and I liked Colors. Lost World,
Actually, are they pretty good? Unleashed was a little questionable. But in, like, the 2D ones normally is pretty fun. I thought whatever the boss of the hard-boiled heavies was. Oh, you probably... Did you play any of Mania?
Oh, yeah.
They're like the robots. Anyway, I failed.
There's one that's like a pirate or something, one that's got like a sword or something.
There's like a police officer, there's a
ninja?
magician, there's a ninja, and then there's like the king, and there's probably one I'm forgetting.
I remember them.
But no, you fight the boss of the hard-boiled heavies, and it's dope as hell.
I think the Sonic fan game is supposed to be pretty good. It's free, and you can play as like a million different Sonic characters. You can play as Kirby. You can play as Steve from Minecraft. People just keep adding on mods to it. But it's like a 2D one, but in the style, or it's a 3D one in the style of a 2D one.
Aye.
I forget what it's called. Oh, well, you got your momentum back.
I don't know how. I don't understand this at all. I'm going to die, though.
Well, not if you hit him.
Well, if I can hit the rings, like, the whole thing is, like, I just get shunted around with some of this stuff with, like, you know, around the rings and, like, right into the... He puts down, like, a carpet of those things. Well, I have 11 seconds. Maybe I just go for it, and that's the plan here? Nope. That is not the plan here. Momentum, please. Not gonna work. Can I just restart again? Oh, I tickled his chin. I'll try and get some rings, but I think this is it for me.
For a second, I thought you had, and then you just pooped out his bottom lip instead.
I didn't think I was even gonna get that far, if I'm being honest. Oh, I turned back. Well, I don't need to see myself fall to the bottom.
Perfect chaos.
Yeah, I guess I'm just bad at steering or whatever. Are you gonna do anything? You were going to attempt to do something. I was gold with that, but I still made it. I thought I was going pretty fast, so I wasn't sure why I didn't have the blue, but...
You should go for the eyes. I don't care how big of a monster you are, the eyes will always stay.
I mean, they're not fatal, but you definitely don't want to get hit in them. That's one of the most unpleasant things to imagine.
Yeah. Plus, that's just one of your primary senses gone.
Only if I get both of them.
Yeah, well, even if you lose one, it takes a very long time to adapt to only having one eye. Your depth perception is gone.
Yeah, fair enough. I got a few that time. Are there like 2 sets of platforms, maybe? Am I coming at them from 2 directions, and that's why it seems like there's rings back sometimes and others not?
Well, I think there's 2. I was thinking it was 3 paths, but it might only be 2. But there's definitely more than one path you're taking.
Yeah.
Because remember, the one has like the vertical platform on your left right away.
Yeah, I might just concentrate on rushing him, and I'll get rings if I can. But I might not sacrifice speed for it, you know? I say, and then I get... I don't like this. Like, I don't have enough speed to get around it once I get hit once. Once I get hit once, I'm pretty much screwed, but I apparently got my momentum back, so I can apparently hit him in the jubblies.
Chaos is definitely a move.
Don't you stop snapping. I mean, Min Min's not even my favorite character from that game. She's just in Smash, so that's why I play.
Kid Cobra's cool.
Yeah,
Oh, I like
remember-
Lola Pop.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You did play as those two from time to time. I'm not going to make it up.
Gotta believe.
I guess I didn't believe then. Now I'm in that awkward spot where... I almost feel like I should do the Ride Chaser thing that I did last night, where I just go through it really slow to collect all the rings. I don't think that's enough.
I don't think so, no.
Now I feel like an incompetent idiot because I'm stuck doing this.
Man, Sonic's beating me. do not know how you did that.
I don't know how any of the physics work in this game, to be honest.
He kind of just chains you.
Yeah, I get hit once and it's just like, you're stuck because as soon as you get your, you know, like, your movement back again, you're already hit by the next one.
He is a marksman for...
He's not a marksman. He shoots like you know, like half a dozen to a dozen out at once.
You miss every shot you don't take. He takes a lot of shots.
It's like, yeah, you know, like you don't need... not that it's a Gatling gun, but a spread shot, you don't need the most accuracy. He's doing the old spray and pray.
Doing it well. Maybe.
I don't know. I think I just gotta go and not give a damn.
I go warm.
If there's a third phase, Lord help me.
The third phase is the Egg Viper out of nowhere.
I think some people were saying the honeymoon phase was over with Sonic Frontiers. I did see some people complaining, like, you know the Wyvern?
Sounds familiar.
You know the dumb thing you fought in the sky?
Yeah?
I saw like one person complaining that they could beat that just off of sound cues. They could close their eyes and, like, you know, just be like, okay, push this button now.
I vaguely remember it just because we had the discussion of
Wyvern versus Wyvern.
yeah, people being like, Wyvern.
Then you brought it back up during Metroid. I don't even remember what triggered it in Metroid. But you're like, Wyvern. It's like, I think those people should be...
Murdered.
Not murdered, but they shouldn't be allowed to have kids or something.
They're gonna name their kid John and be like his phone.
Remember when we were playing Fire Emblem and there was that guy named Guy, but you're like,
It's pronounced.
It's pronounced Gee.
It's pronounced Gee.
You know how to pronounce C-A-M-U-S?
C-M-U... Camus or wait?
Camus!
Camus?
The S is silent.
This is something. We added a few others too.
Camus is really cool and surprising.
I screw up once and it's just like, why don't you just not?
He is perfect.
And why is he ugly?
Looks don't matter. His looks really subjective.
Well, that is largely true. Yes, I did a good run that time. Hopefully I don't screw it up. I really do feel like I just must suck at this game, though. Like, this has not been a confidence... This has not been a confidence booster by any means. I mean, if it's hard, it's unintentionally so. Maybe I should just never play a game that isn't Mega Man, because apparently those are the only games I freaking understand.
Mega Man's your baby's game, but no Sonic.
Well... Oh, okay, somehow none of those rings I connected with. Okay, now I'm bouncing weird. And now...
I think
But
you're
they
going
were-
fast enough.
Yeah, there were no tornadoes in the way, placed at very, very poor angles for me.
I thought tornadoes came on the second stage.
No, I failed once because they put the tornadoes and they were kind of in a way where I couldn't get around them and the buildings at the same time. At least not with my very amateurish gameplay, I suppose. Yeah, pull off moves when frickin' Mario games. Incompetence is a lifestyle choice. He's got that down. Sonic, not Mario. Mario's... Like, I can't really think of many Mario games that I would consider duds, honestly. Like, maybe some of the spin-off sports games that they don't care about as much. But when it comes to, like, the core platforming ones, it's just kind of like... It's just gonna be a good game. People have been wondering, I thought I dodged around all that stuff, if I'm being... Like, the first time and then the second time, it was just like, I'm done. I knew I was gonna say it, though, where I was like, that can't be it, when I hit him 3 times, and that was, you know, and then they did it, and it was like, there's gonna be more to it, and I'm gonna regret saying that, because whatever's next, because there is no middle ground. There is no frickin' middle ground. It's either, oh yeah, this is easy, and you can play it with your brain off, or this is going to be the most excruciating experience you've had in the game, and you already fought the Egg Viper, so that's saying something.
At least it's under 2 minutes. It's not like Dark Moon again, where it's like this shooter for 5 minutes. If you lose, you get to go back to the beginning of the 5-minute segment. Dark Moon is not fun.
Yeah, I just need to stop playing Sonic games. Like, I'm serious, too, because it's just one of those, like, what happens? You play it, it's not to your liking, and then you complain about, like, the entire series.
And then you come back for more.
And then you're just like, well, you liked Adventure 2, so surely... Like, I'm terrified. I mean, I remember liking Heroes a whole lot, and I'm terrified if I were ever to go back to that.
I remember not liking Heroes a whole lot.
Well, like, the whole thing is, you gotta really like it, because you have to play through the game. Like, that was stupid. I will not even, like, you know, despite liking Heroes, I will not defend the whole thing where they're like, okay, this is easy mode, this is hard mode, this is normal mode, this is murder mystery mode.
You said you did watch the Sonic Murder Mystery now? Or just someone talking about it?
Just somebody talking about it.
So we still could do that. That won't have a... I guess it has some gameplay portions, but it's majority of visual novel.
That's gameplay, just not traditional gameplay.
I like visual novels.
Danganronpa is a visual novel, and that can be fun.
Zero Escape is rad.
Phoenix Wright's a visual
great.
novel. You click on things until it eventually works.
Sometimes you have the right reasoning and you click on the wrong thing, and then everyone in court calls you dumb and tries to take your permit away just because you said a silly thing once. Not cool, guys.
Well, at least it doesn't do the Danganronpa thing where it's like, you know what? I think Phoenix Wright is the murderer. He's been saying too many silly things. I think I've said before with Danganronpa, like, one of the things that bug me is whenever, like, the culprit, they're like, you can't prove it, and I just want to be like, I don't need to prove it. I just need to convince everybody that it's true.
I just need it to seem like you are the most likely.
Yeah. And, like, I get why they can't for gameplay reasons, right? They can't just be like, okay, Hajime, you're the best bullshitter. You win the game. I'm not going fast enough, but I have lots of rings.
You have to play V3 sometime soon. It has what I think is the best case in the whole series.
I'm interested.
It's
There was
really
one point,
good.
I think I commented, I think it was a Game Grumps video, I was like, you know, like, the ultimate character in this would be, like, the ultimate liar, right? Or, like, the ultimate bullshitter. You win the game. I'm not going fast enough, but I have lots of rings. I and somebody was like, I don't remember what they said, but it was like somehow implied that something like that might happen in V3, and I was like, oh. Am I too smart for my own good?
V3 has so many crazy plot twists. Like, for me, 2 and V3 are both really good. And I still think the first one's really good, but the other two are just on a whole nother level.
Yeah, no, I get that.
V3
Sometimes
above.
it's like when people criticize Full Metal Alchemist and compared to Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. It's one of those. It's like it's still good. It's just not as good.
V3 is so good at storytelling. There's so many things that are in front of your face the whole time, and then at the end there's some big reveal about it, and you're like, I was the idiot. It was me who was being dumb and not seeing the full
I was
picture.
doing so well, and then I got shunted off of a platform into a bullet. But I guess that's my fault for not controlling well enough.
The Zero Escapes do a lot of very similar stuff as well.
No, it's by this. Is it by the same? Is
No.
it by? It's not by Spike Chunsoft.
Well, they publish it. They don't make it, though.
Okay.
They just publish a lot of weeby stuff.
Well, that's a big market.
But I think out of, like, any story,
Please God.
any game...
Please God.
Was that stage 2? Oh, yeah, because he's blowing up a lot. Those games have the best story of anything I've ever written, played, period. They're crazy good. You got, like, a couple of rings, too.
Why couldn't I have just dipped into my stash?
Those are for your savings. Friends.
I've taught him the power of friendship, I guess.
Where did they come from?
My Chow Garden? What if I got the bad ending for not using the Chow Garden? It's just like... He has nothing to live for. He's being
Chaos is
silly.
kind of cool. He just really likes chows.
Supersonic must have neutralized it, so it's nice again.
See your spirit animal?
He's a cool guy. I don't know what animal he is.
Oh, he's one of the space people. Remember?
Oh, yeah, vaguely. I wasn't super paying attention.
Well, we were streaming it, and it is a lot harder to pay attention to story stuff when you're trying to commentate over it. So the bad guys were the echidnas all along.
Yeah,
That
Kinda.
does check out.
kind of just warmongers.
And life goes on.
I guess they had reasons.
Yeah, they wanted their stuff.
Yeah.
I robbed the bank, but I had a reason. I
wanted the
really wanted that cash.
I think they're saying something about their people not being able to survive without it or something.
I kind of feel like that's an excuse.
I need the money.
No, we need to take over Saudi Arabia because we won't get by without their sweet, sweet oil.
Where are you guys going?
Heaven.
They're going to the Sonic Heaven.
We're going to Adventure 2's battle mode.
Eggman, what are you doing?
We will pretend this never happened.
People
They
blame-
really don't. They really don't address any of this again.
Like, Eggman, you
Until-
killed thousands.
Well, like, no, that's not true. They constantly reference her, like, remember that time Tails saved Station Square? He saved Station Square, it still got blown up. He delayed the inevitable.
Saved it for a little bit. What? Wait, what? Sonic can't swim.
He, landed on a building.
They're like, that was a great time, right? Sonic, and Sonic was like, I
Fuck this
can't do it
game.
again. Put me out of my misery.
They make a lot more reference, though, to Adventure 2. Do you think the Japanese branch felt emasculated?
Like, they made a good Sonic? They can do that?
I just mean that people, people don't really talk about Adventure or Adventure DX. It's always like Adventure 2. And I kind of feel like the reason why, at least in part, it had to be because this one came first, right?
Yeah.
Because, they took the framework for this and they just knocked it out of the park with 2, right? The physics were down a bit better, the levels are a bit more fun, there's a bit more style going on. There's not wandering around the adventure maps trying to find the exact thing you need to interact with. And, I kind of feel like it's one of those things where it's, this is your older brother. See what a screw-up he is? Don't be like him. Got good grades in school, then pissed it all away on, marijuana and booze. Do the part where you're good at school, but do not do the marijuana and booze. And Sonic Adventure 2 is like, yes, papa.
I think people like this one. I remember liking it as a kid, but maybe I was a dumb kid.
Do you want to borrow it?
Maybe at some point.
After you 100% it, and you can just just tell me whether you liked it, because I know I would be flabbergasted if you're just it's better or just as good as 2. But, if you thought it wasn't that bad, I'd be like, okay, this might just be a me thing, and, I think we've discussed this, dozens of times before, where it's just, it's a very different experience being just yeah, I'm gonna chill and I'm gonna play this game, and it's gonna be fun. And being oh god, this is going up on the internet. Someone could come by after I'm done and be skill issue. That frickin' Spanish guy. That frickin' Spanish guy who commented on my, X6 stream where he's is he saying what I think he is? Google Translate. You're not very good at this. Son of a bitch!
We have another person for Sonic Adventure 1 was good. So
He said cool.
cool and good are
I don't know.
closer than cool and bad, I'd say.
And for what it's worth, I hated Sonic's story, but liked pretty much every other one. Which strikes me as a little ironic, but when I was playing literally anyone besides Sonic, I was having an at least decent time. Good to decent. Ay.
Might go back to Adventure 2 and be like...
I don't know. I
About-
really, I think if I went back to Adventure 2 and I didn't like it, that would just be... I'd have to stop playing Sonic, and then I might also just have to stop playing any game that isn't Mega Man.
Cool, good, swag, it's all of those, I think. Yeah, see, cool is closer to good than bad.
I don't know. Maybe at some point I'll just... if you tell me it's not all that bad, maybe I'll go back and play this just on my own. Because maybe that'll be enough to make the difference.
I don't know, maybe you're like me. I tend to enjoy games less when I stream them
Well, that's what
than
I'm
when
saying.
I play it on my own. I feel like Coliseum, I might have liked if I played on my own, but then playing it on stream, I was like, this
Well,
is
you
not
got
good.
100% it, you said, right?
Yeah.
Ay.
Then again, I was also using maybe the worst team possible.
That was your
And
decision,
just
though, was it not?
Bashing, yeah. I'm going to
I'm
use
just okay, so you can
Dunsparce.
use these, I'm okay, well, I use these, and while they weren't the best, because they don't give you, the best Pokemon in that game, typically, until, endgame, I still had fun using them, and you're just I'm gonna use Apom, and Gligar, and Murkrow, and all the ones that are good next generation.
I just really like a lot of those guys. Gligar's my favorite.
Ay.
I can't bench Gligar. If you give me a Gligar, I gotta use him at some point.
And he just kept on getting ice beamed.
Yeah,
It was pretty sad.
but when he got Earthquake, it was finally okay. Sometimes.
It was finally middle of the road. Ay. Well, that's Adventure DX.
trademark.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know. It's definitely not as good as Adventure 2. There are issues.
Sonic, wait here
There are
for a second.
issues. But again, streaming kind of colors your opinion on certain things. So, maybe. Possibly not as bad as I'm making it seem. Anything you would like to add?
No, I guess we'll have to figure out what we want to do next week. Will you be here next Thursday, or you'll be gone?
No, I'm just going for like 2 days, man.
Oh, okay.
I'm going up like tomorrow in the after. Like I think we're like leaving around noon, and then we'll be back sometime Sunday. I'm actually planning on streaming on Monday, doing Battle Network 2. If it were literally anything else, I'd probably just skip it, but I actually really want to play Battle Network 2 because it rules. But yeah, no, we'll do stuff next Thursday. Anything you'd like to add, though?
No.
Okay. Well, then, thank you anybody who watched. Thanks anybody who stopped in. Thanks everybody who checks the VOD. Have a lovely evening. This was an experience.
A good experience.
At points.